Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? The stream starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Did that one niggas that gon' tell me I can't do it. Better be on time with my bankroll. Talk fat, no ball cat, no lit word. Routine like clockwork, my wrist word. Let's go like that. I flourish the cook, got no roof on it. I'm taunting, I'm all in the moment. Everything that I don't miss. Till someone get John on the line, say the invoice is coming. I'm thumbing through stacks of that cold ball. They egging me on, so I'm going off. I got them mad, I show off. They treating my life like it's no law. I never flex it, but my means. I spit the cream on my tribe, don't I? Don't bro me, don't know me, you not regime. To the one with the condom, my eye is on it. Yeah. I see you move through the base, they precaution, they snaking, they seeing me. Money tree, wake up the royalties. I got a queen, yeah, she go with me. She making me feel like I'm royalty. It's probably cause we royalty. I just got fresh with the golden piece. Shrug, show the emoji, okay. You know it's me, diamond soul, dancing, singing like Jodeci. 10 out of 10 every time till they notice me. What you thought I was supposed to be. Ain't nobody close to me. Granted my hits touch the billboards, and they printing my face on the billboard. They envy my drip, I'm enlightened. You should let go of that hate, but you feel more. I make them rage every time they get flame. When they hear what I say, coming straight from the source, yeah. I come a long way from the coast by the shore. My boy, I'm enjoying this. Young niggas coming to you live from a place where nobody else know to take it. They hand up, they want us to split the pie, right? Cause they realize that we gone crazy. Yeah, I flip my pie, really did that 180. Yeah. I flip my pie, really did that 180. Who's that gon' tell me I can't do it? I can't do it. Better be on time with my bankroll. Talk fat, no ball cat, no lit word. Hop out the new thing, going crazy. They be like, look, girl, that's Zavy. Young nigga sauced up, I'm gravy. Suede on the boat shoes, that's wavy. Chief rocker, young drop topper. Got the op stopper, that's Mando. Ain't there nigga with me, but I see him doing what he can, though. And I came in this with the ruffians. Loaded, I'm buffering, flexing, I'm buff again. Winning, they know that I'm up again. Talk like he bustin', I know he gon' bluff again. Sweatsuit with the suede on it, not a stain on it, just a vaccine. Got a thing for the paper pie.
Every week I can count on the time to finish it right. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Chilling.
So I know that the All-Star game is on the background. We're going to do it like we do it every week.
Oh, yeah, I got it on too.
This Saturday is members only, as you can see in the background. So for all the people who've been asking me up to this point, it's Saturday at 9 p.m. So follow through if you can make it, because we're gonna do it up.
Nice.
Everybody good on the panel? How's the day for everybody?
They suck.
Okay.
It's hot.
It was all right. I almost snapped on my manager, but
almost, but didn't.
Almost,
but didn't.
But I did.
In a strange turn of events, I've had more people ask me about Baker Mayfield than any other player we've ever received with the Panthers.
Hey,
I don't know anything about Baker. I don't have an opinion, y'all, so stop asking.
I heard he fighting. I heard he fighting for that job.
Oh, I mean, they not
He'll
just
probably end up getting it.
Yeah,
You know
he'll
what I
probably
mean?
get it.
'Cause
But
Darnold sucks.
right now, well, that rookie might come through and cut both of them out the picture,
I doubt it.
Either way. Shout out to the chat. What's up, Shay?
Hey, what's good with you,
Her
Shay?
and Jason was up in this
What up,
piece
Shay?
nice and
Hey,
early,
Jason,
like if they was on the panel.
Jason, I have a problem with you. Jason's giving me the
Oh.
blues today.
Everybody giving you the blues,
Jason,
sir.
Jason, Barry, Juan Carlos Bagnell.
Are we in a good place, Sean?
What happened?
Are you in
We're in a good place. We're in a very good place.
Okay, well, I have beans for you on Saturday. I don't know if you'll still be my friend after I spill those beans.
Oh, that is a loaded statement.
Wow.
Hey,
Is that what we
great
doing?
loaded.
What did you do?
I did a thing. So
Wow.
Island boy.
Well, Island boy.
Hey.
She
I
said, "We
definitely
watch the
did
bam."
that.
Huh? Woo wop the bam.
Whoop,
What's
wop the
up,
bam.
LaShawn?
Hey, what's
I
good?
don't
I
hear
made
Barry.
it.
I know you spoke up here.
Hey.
But we're gonna
Oh, we
always
got-
be cool, Sean. We gonna always be cool.
Hey, we got
Absolutely.
Can I bring someone from backstage?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
What up,
I
sir?
can see.
Hey, what's up, Juan?
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
so
Oh, Sean, I just heard you were singing the blues.
I'm not singing one. I'm not singing the blues, sir. The
Let me
problem
separate
is
y'all
that
real quick.
you got me between the tweets while I was working, and I'm like, the person that I would never thought would have tweeted me was Juan Carlos back then. And I'm
He
like,
put the whole game out there too.
I mean, this dude
Right.
is just wearing me out, and I'm like, man, listen. First of all, I'm gonna start screenshotting them all, then I'll hold them. You know, so I'm like, because I got the famous guy who I follow on Twitter and been watching his stuff forever. So now I feel honored. That's number one. But number two, I'm just like, Juan is wearing me out. I'm like, dude, I'm trying not to spend the money. I'm really not, Juan, but I know I am.
Juan is the reason I bought the IQ, and you have an IQ as well.
I
so.
do. I do.
Yep. We're definitely enablers these days, so
No,
I
you
thought
know,
my
just
IQ
not trying to put you on the spot. I just was trying to share some love. So
No, I couldn't tell, but it's okay, man. It's gonna, Juan. At the end of the day, you know it's gonna happen. So.
just wanted to give you a little precursor on what's to come. So
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna dig it.
No push needed, sir. It's gonna happen.
Oh, Stacy, what's up?
Hey.
She is too technical up in
Yeah,
this
in the
piece.
building.
El Jefe, I know you're gonna slide through
Jefe.
there, sir.
What's good with you?
Jeff?
Hey,
Johan, he changes his picture every week, y'all.
Yeah.
Johan, what's up, man?
He's getting the perfect one.
Hey,
The man who makes movies with cell phones. What's up?
No.
Absolutely.
the legend.
That's that dude.
Jeff Hale is blessing everybody.
Hey.
What's up, Jeff?
Thank Jeff.
Your day, sir.
Thank you. Could use it.
I would think something was wrong if he wasn't blessing our day.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Oh boy, Savage is up in here.
Look at that.
Hey, did y'all see his stream last night?
I did not. Was it a
Oh, that was a
stream?
premiere.
I didn't know
That
he
was
was
a
streaming.
Oh, it was premiere. Okay.
No, it was a premiere. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, is it his
Stuff.
comedy special?
No, he has
Wait.
got a programming series that he's doing well at.
Ah, clearly I'm paying attention.
No, Forbes Tech Review. I don't believe you, sir.
Starting trouble, Forbes.
Right, he always starting trouble, man.
Tech King Mike sliding through.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's the baby?
Yeah, is she walking?
Oh, look at Carl wants to hop on.
Can I?
It's just a
Yeah.
party.
Party.
It's a party.
Yeah, I
like
mean, if you want
the-
to link, Barry can send you one. I'm
Yeah.
kind of working right now. And Carl sent a super chat. Oh, 504. What's up, 504?
Yeah, 505.
Hey.
That's the one you need to tell to behave. 504 needs to
Yes.
behave.
That dude. He's that dude.
And on that note, I'm gonna summons my inner. Look here. Did the DHL package come in? One.
Yeah. DHL was giving me all kinds of grief, but we stuck the landing.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Nice.
What's up, Jake Lee? So yeah, I think T Hop is up in here, and baby boy, it's been a minute.
Mhm.
Baby boy.
Baby boy.
We are prepared for typos because he has an iPad.
That's so
Hey.
real.
My hand would have cringed up if I would have been typing on that.
You
You know,
really-
touching that iPad, it would have cringed.
Okay, we got more blessings on the day. All right, we're gonna bless the day, and then hey, I got some. I wish I'd have sent Juan some of these articles, but he probably knows a lot.
Oh, he knows. Hey, did you want to?
What
Did
you
you
got?
want to go the Oppo one since Juan is here? So I don't know how much time he's got.
All right, we'll go there first. Hold on a second.
What's new with Oppo?
Stand by. Stand by.
Hey, Oppo
Stand by and
been
stand
naughty.
down.
I think Oppo.
Yeah,
been naughty.
in India.
Yeah, they've been naughty. Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Oh,
dear.
y'all talk like they've been naughty. What's going on? Let's see.
Oh my.
We'll start here and you form your own opinion. How about that? I like form your own opinions.
I knew it.
You know
So, did you hear about this one?
No, this one I actually did not hear about.
So YouTube
let's dig in.
suspended. This was yesterday when they had their launch, that launch over in India for the Oppo Reno 8. So during their live stream, like when the videos were dropping from like Issa and TK Bay and all them, they were like going to their part where they're like, "Hey, so and we think as far as the Oppo, it competes well with the Apple." Click. Shut the stream down. Soon as they started
Just
talking about
happened
Apple,
to be around that time.
Really?
and
wow.
literally this violated. I think they even took the channel down for a second, but it was like you could not get that stream. Like that stream was done. You can't catch a replay. Nothing.
There was recently news that Oppo had like dodged taxes in India.
Correct.
Or something like that.
Correct.
But this is now just all YouTube.
Yeah, I think
drama.
it's well, as you and I have experience with now, is I think people are doing some things on customs right now. That is in that. I think every company is doing it, and they got caught.
That makes sense.
you're
From recent conversations that we've had, that makes a lot of sense. But this is just like they made the mistake of actually saying the manufacturer and phone,
Out
where
loud.
other
I think-
companies just pretend to point to some other nebulous phone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Who could we be talking about?
Yeah, and they were done.
It's different when you're explicit versus when you're just
Correct.
inferring.
That's
And
hilarious.
Apple
And
does
sad.
not. They don't play. Like there's a YouTuber that was doing a live stream, Juan, and he just kept playing the Apple stuff. Stream was completely shut down.
Although I wouldn't be surprised though, because like as we've seen, like especially like Japan, for instance, is hyper aggressive about copyright and IP and trademark law. Like how aggressive Nintendo goes after fans just streaming Nintendo content. I bet you YouTube has to comply with laws in India about trademark disputes, and as soon as Apple's heard you mentioned our brand name, now we can shut you down.
Yes.
We did not authorize you or give you permission to utilize our trademark. I bet you they are probably that punitive.
Yeah.
That petty. Yeah.
I tried to use a big legal word, but I feel like LaShawn got it too.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
He'll
I was
butcher
gonna ask
that
Sean,
word.
how do you feel about this, Sean?
Look, it's in India. I don't really care.
Oh, wow.
Not really.
At least you're honest.
I just find it odd that every time somebody, it's a company that gets some traction in an area, and it's just like all eyes on them. Let's find everything.
Yeah,
we can
let's
find.
get rid of
And
it now.
let's get them up out of here.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they do. They're the devil. And at the end of the day, if there is some sort of competition, and there's plenty of competition out there, but if they start, like you said, start getting traction.
Savage, you
I mean,
play.
I don't want to
whole
sound like a
videos,
conspiracy theory.
Right,
I don't
come
wanna
on,
sound like a
sir.
conspiracy theorist, but come on.
Nintendo?
I mean, it is what it is.
Nintendo.
Savage will play somebody's video in his and wonder why he gets a copyright.
Yes.
Tell you,
What was it, Dr.
I'm sure
Roboto
there's
or
plenty
something
of
like that? He played that
copyright
movie.
101 videos out there.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm just borrowing it for
Listen,
Yeah, and he played the dialogue and everything, the music and all that stuff.
I think I have some kind of copyright. It's really scary. It's like back 2 years ago, I posted, the new products for S20 Ultra. Back then, nobody have the 3D file. It's only me. So Samsung contact Shopify. They took down my products and threatened me. They're gonna send me a lawyer letter. So I chickened out. I said, okay, suck my dick, man.
Just sir.
I'm serious.
Members only is on Saturday.
So real quick, Carl, don't feel bad. This is the stream that I know you see us most of the time, but this is the stream that we don't cuss on.
I'm sorry.
That was my fault. I should have warned you.
I tried to use the big legal words.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna try and get anyone else in trouble. So I'm trying to look up the Indian smartphone market, and Apple isn't in the top 6. I mean, it's a BBK game with Vivo and Oppo, and then Xiaomi I think is the leader.
Correct.
So again, I could totally see where someone Apple PR is like on the button with YouTube legal to say if they do it we've got to pull the plug. Yeah. If they say it, and I feel like again it's one of those cultural conversations where you're going to make comparisons against your competition. Again, it's like for a certain period of time during the football season, we all just talk about the big game because we don't want to have to deal with lawyers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I just.
I don't like lawyer, you know.
Hey,
I think we figured that out.
We know, Carl. We know.
We read between the lines.
It didn't take us long.
Lots of subtext.
So much.
All right.
But anyhow,
I'm very I have no lights on because it's very hot, and I'm afraid if I turn a light on, I'm just gonna sweat to death. So that's why I'm like blue and shadowy today.
Oh my God! No.
No. What's the no?
No. Snapchat.
Oh, it's coming.
It's
coming, Sean. It's here.
No.
Yeah, it's already
It's
here.
exactly
It
what
Monday.
you wanted. It's what everybody needed.
Sending privacy pictures. I still thought Snapchat is for the kid. Sending private pictures, you know.
Yeah, but you can do it on your computer now. This is cool.
Yeah, you can do that with anything.
So they moved it to desktop. And what's really taking this to the next level, why it's going to be a Zoom competitor, because they want to start charging because they are losing moolah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snapchat Plus. I saw that today.
What? How?
Yeah.
Really?
LaShawn, you sound so shocked.
The iOS 14.5 took the snap down, you know, the snapshot stuff.
Now you won't be able to do the snap map on it, but it'll probably come eventually.
Snap map. What?
Yeah.
What is
That's
that?
where you see people and where they are.
Yeah, you can.
I'm so out of Snapchat. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, to me it's only stuff that kids use.
Your life's probably better
I would
for
never
it.
use that app.
What is all this Snapchat lingo that we use?
Okay, so
lingo
I tell people all the time.
What's up, Eric?
I think Snapchat is mostly for kids, but
yes, it is.
they are using it to make video calls now, and so they can have
I've used
15 people on together
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
So
they can do 15.
What's the resolution on it? Like,
not you don't use it for resolution and quality. That is
so you
not
can
the
call it
point
trash?
of Snapchat.
I need the highest. I need the highest.
Quiet with that
Well, this is why you're not on Snapchat, buddy.
So LaShawn's out there with like Pringle can antennas with HDMI repeaters. So you can call people in 8K.
Right. I need that.
You need this?
I need it.
Not that, but I'm just saying.
You don't need to pay for it. That's what you're saying.
Nah.
You don't need to pay for it. You just need 8K.
Yes.
8K?
It's cheap enough that people would definitely. I could see people paying that subscription cost.
What was it?
Okay, being
Because
it's so big
minimal.
with kids, I do think it's gonna, get them some business back, right?
I still get Snapchats every day. Like I use it a lot in
Really?
college.
Well, yeah,
that's right. They're like, hey,
younger than us,
studying or like whatever.
Okay,
Right.
I'm sorry to interrupt Emily. Listen, I got a really serious question, guys. I'm serious.
Oh no.
So,
Okay, I'm scared. I need to stand by the microphone so I can mute Carl.
No.
Let him ask a question.
Yes,
We're gonna have to wait for him to finish again.
How Snapchat
No, he finished the
females, Snapchat got the females.
Hey, what up, Tech King Mike?
Hey,
If I want to
anybody
take a
got
quick
them
picture to
Snapchat?
someone and don't feel like texting it, I'll send a Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'll take like
She
10
said, "Get off the
pictures of
mic,
my
Daddy.
cat.
Get off the mic."
Hi,
Yes, that's
baby.
Have
Oh,
they
little
extended the
Oh,
time of
Hi,
Snapchat?
baby's so beautiful.
baby.
What you doing, cutie
Oh
pie?
my god.
Hi, cutie pie.
She said, "I'm on
Oh
TV."
my
What?
god.
What?
so
That's me.
beautiful.
She's so cute. I say that
Yes,
every
she
time, but oh my god.
She's getting
Want to pinch her
big.
cheeks.
Oh.
Oh, Mike, you got your gun yet?
Can I answer Big
Get your
House?
weapon yet? I'll put it that way.
Sorry.
I am working on it.
Can I answer Big House real quick?
What a big
Yeah, no,
house.
you
I'm
can't.
sorry.
No, you can't, Harry.
I am absolutely not enjoying the 12S Pro because I
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
what
the
you better
12S
say.
Pro. I have a
The
12S
Ultra.
Ultra,
Oh,
and also this person down here has a 12S Ultra.
Yeah, thanks,
Those are
Juan. Appreciate you, man.
We
They
skipped on past the Pro.
Still looks like something small in your hand.
We had
Looks
to.
like a
So
iPhone,
na-
small
well,
iPhone.
hold on.
We-
Let me get this back
we,
up
we got
here.
we got to do this, and
I
then
actually-
it's like,
So
what are you
color
doing,
is it?
Dave?
Is that the green?
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave.
Seriously.
Nice.
Juan, is it the green?
Oh yeah, mine's the green one. It's
Yeah.
like a really olive
It's-
gray.
It
It's
looks
not really
olive-
green.
well,
It's
in the case, it was
it's
kinda
nice.
bluish,
I like
but
it.
yes,
That
I
gold
like it.
trim though, that is.
It look like the color of my
Oh
wall.
yes, give me that gold
just
trim.
fine.
Yeah.
That's
It's nice. Actually, you know what? It's nicer in that it's kind of a sort of a softer copper than like when you get kind of
Gold and
gaudy
it's
gold,
too- yeah.
and it doesn't look great because
It
it's
doesn't
not
even
really
look like
gold.
real gold, right?
Gold
said-
Exactly.
I really want the phone. I really
The
want
gold rim.
Yeah, it's
You want that phone?
It's nice.
Yeah.
it's nice.
I
Yeah,
want to listen. I've been a fan of Xiaomi since day one because I admire the founder. The founder is like my idol. I try to be a guy like him, but I never pay money to them. I say no. I was an iPhone guy.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
imagine.
Well, you messed
do
up.
with that.
I'm just gonna
Wait, hold on,
baby.
Kimmy. Before you jump off of Snapchat, because I think LaShawn would also really need to know this. Did
Okay.
you guys catch? There's a rumor that Microsoft Teams is going to be incorporating Facebook-style social networking features,
No.
so that now
I
in your
didn't know
Teams chat you can have an entire wall and have pages and have friends.
Oh.
Isn't that going to be great? Didn't
I don't
you
want
need
friends
your
at work.
Microsoft Facebook?
No.
Isn't that? Aren't we so
I
excited?
need my
You can have
regular
LinkedIn
Facebook.
and
Wow,
Teams.
that's nice.
and
I'm glad I don't
Facebook.
I'm glad I don't use it.
Man, I like
Actually,
Teams.
my jobs is using it now, and you can each person their LinkedIn profile is in there, so you have their name and their LinkedIn profile, so you can click on it. So you can
Thanks for
populate
sharing that.
everything.
Juan, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
I
Yeah,
can
so-
send you a screenshot for work.
They'll make sure that they've got your sort of your social media and your business social media
Yeah, so you
all
get
wrapped up
fired.
in your
Yeah,
I
Teams.
don't like that.
Right.
So someone
No.
else can get fired.
Absolutely, you're gonna get fired.
No, thank
I'm
you.
gonna get fired.
I'm cool with my coworkers. Like now that I'm not
Right.
working for the government anymore, it's
I just thought that would be a nice segue from Snapchat as a Zoom replacement to Microsoft Teams, and now we can talk about this Surface that probably won't ever come to market.
right. It's not, but if I had caught this bad boy on eBay, I would have bought it.
Oh, somebody caught this? Huh?
Yes,
Hey,
it got sold on eBay last month.
Oh,
I don't
so-
have the Duo 2, but I still
It's
got the
plastic.
Duo 1.
But it's like the Duo 2 in mid-range.
Plastic
Yeah, that
is the right answer. I really wish my Duos aren't so much glass on the back.
Everyone I see that's cheap on, cheaper for sale is cracked.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Right.
They got
Yeah.
the Oppo hump.
I'm curious as to how much it sold for. They didn't tell you that part, but
$3.99.
Of course not.
well, look at here.
What up, Cole Breezy?
We a full house during
What
the
up, Cole Breezy?
Oh
What's
my
up, man?
God.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you, sir.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Welcome to
hold
the stream.
on. Oh man. What's up, everybody? It's a
Hey,
pleasure.
is that Cobra?
That's
That's
Cole.
Cobra told me.
Finally. Finally.
Hey, Cobra embraces some imports. I am glad to have him here.
Yes.
I like to have fellow
As you can tell,
enthusiasts.
Juan and I were bored out of our minds today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most boring. I mean, tech. I mean, what can you do with an incredible pocket computing platform with radios and antennas and camera sensors and increasingly nicer screens? I mean, you just can't do anything with this stuff. It's so dull.
Nothing.
So boring.
Nothing.
It's boring.
So boring.
Boring.
Well, hey, I like I said, if I had known how much this actually sold for, I probably would have bought it. Just to pass it around the crew, because I know y'all would have been interested.
Ooh.
How much did it sell for?
I don't know.
I couldn't find the listing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
So this was an actual working
where did it
model?
come
It was a
from?
working model.
Okay.
It was a prototype. So, I mean, we
Yeah.
know that Microsoft has been working on, and again, I think this is kind of the same direction that Samsung needs to go, but none of this stuff really matters until it's affordable for people to take the chance on it. And going with a mid-ranger CPU is exactly what the Duo needs. This thing is so thin, you don't want to run it, you know, balls to the wall, super hot SoC, 5G radios, 90 hertz screens. You really do want to put a mid-ranger in there. So you've got to cut some other costs to bring the final MSRP down. This to me is like, this is what the next, if they do another Duo with Android, this is what the next Duo needs to be.
Yeah, they said the next Duo is, this article, I don't know how, but they said they're supposed to be dropping one late 2023.
That is absolutely the right play, in my opinion. Skip all of this 8 Gen 1 nonsense, go with the next generation of ARM cores, refine some of the battery tech, keep the form factor super slim. They will dodge a bullet if they skip 2022.
Oh yeah, because
I
really
really think it's a
people are
bad
ready
play.
to. Yeah, especially with the early news on the 8 Plus Gen 1 is great, but it still would be a challenge on something this thin, right? But
Just
skip
drop a
all
1 and
of
a
the
10 if you
reviews
would
that it's trash. It overheats.
Really?
I love this. I was shooting B-roll on so I had the 12S Ultra for maybe 20 minutes. And Barry knows, like, I got the box, and like 20 minutes after I had the box in hand, I was outside shooting B-roll of another video that I'm trying to produce, and I was in 98-degree weather trying to get video of this electric bike that I'm working on. And wouldn't you know it, shooting minutes of 4K 60 footage on an 8 Plus Gen 1 with the screen maxed out brightness and the Wi-Fi still connected to my home Wi-Fi and still pulling all this data, running this camera at its maximum, I got a thermal warning. This is unbelievable. Who could have thunk?
So go ahead and return
Would
it.
have known.
Go ahead and return
Garbage. Insta fail.
That's trash. Instantly.
You gotta need to get your AC checked, man. Come on, you gotta get your AC checked.
Actually, we're going to be hitting a week of triple digit here, and I'm seriously, like, I've got some of those gaming coolers. Like, how do I rig a battery big enough to keep a thermo-cooler on my phone all the time when I go outside? Because it's so bad.
In the joy of going out of order, and because of T-Hop bringing this up, I will.
Okay. Oh, you going out of order?
Next.
You out of line?
Yeah, I'm going out of order.
You out of line?
I'm out of line.
Oh yeah, I saw D-Hop bring it up.
So yes.
So
T-Hop.
Go ahead.
How do y'all feel about this? Like, yeah, we going eSIM.
Like I said, I've been saying it for a while. I really believe that's what Apple's play has been. So I don't think they're going to do it where they're going to say we're going to just iPhone 14. It's all going to be eSIM. They'll release them. They'll sneak a model in there, right? But that's the whole thing. When they started working on dual SIM eSIM capability, that's when I knew it was like, hey, they're about to get rid of the physical because they want a slotless device, right? They want no slots.
No ports.
No slots.
No holes.
Yes.
Well, that's also Apple.
And then they'll sell it to their people that will go and say, yes, it's good that they did that.
Well, Apple is
they don't swap SIMs like we do.
But
that's
they've also
another thing.
True.
They love their phones. They're not coming out. They're not going to another.
Hey, you're a little low, Mike.
That's what I said. I knew he's trying to talk.
Yeah.
You're all bass.
We'll just be quiet because I know you're probably trying to be quiet.
No treble.
No treble on bass.
I can add treble.
About that bass.
No, I was just saying that Apple has always wanted their devices to be like jewelry. So having like a portless device and slotless device kind of like lines up with that, you know, it's a stainless steel piece of jewelry type of mentality. But
oh yeah, I mean, like the day to day, I don't know that it's really going to mess too many people up because people aren't, you know, swapping SIM cards
Except
that
for
frequently.
Except
for people like us, and I feel like the only way that this is going to manifest as anti-consumer, and I bet you carriers will love it, is that it delivers an extra barrier to the consumer to do anything on their own with the phone.
Oh yeah.
So yet again, there's another layer of interaction.
On the panel, it'll be easier, but for the normal average,
folks out there,
right,
it's going to be a pain.
It's going to be a pain. Yeah.
And again, it's another example of solving a problem that's not a problem.
Thank you.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes, creating a problem. Yeah. Go ahead.
courage.
Well,
It's not broke, so we had to break it so we could sell the solution. So
Courage.
Like, haha, capitalism.
look at our phones. You don't have to worry about.
I feel like Emily and I are going to just split off on a side podcast about, like, you know, extreme socialist humanitarian.
Oh.
Just let me know when, and I'm there.
It's like just before violently seizing the means of production, like just up to that limit is where we'll live. So close.
I like these panels.
I'm leaving my baskets for when the guillotines come out. It's fine.
What?
Yes,
I'm helping.
504. Yes.
But Kimmy, for your average iPhone user who doesn't change their phone, this is not a problem for them. This is something that you know they don't care. They've probably never.
It's not a problem until they break their phone, right?
Yeah,
until
it's not a problem.
Break their phone or lose it.
And Sean, it's a problem for us because we'll be the ones that run tech support if we have the family members who want to switch carriers, and then we have to work with them on like, this is how this stuff works now. It's messy, and then they'll act like it's our fault that we're making it more complicated, but really we're the messengers there.
Absolutely.
And I saw one comment under another article talking about this where the person worked for like T-Mobile, AT&T, one of those companies, and said, this is a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a nightmare for me.
Oh, I can imagine.
I can imagine.
Well, just think about how grumpy Sprint and Verizon reps are because they have to handle all of that traffic with like the old CDMA phones that were locked to their network.
People are already yelling at the poor customer service reps at all these companies all the time. It's just going to get worse and worse.
Yep.
Like I had a hard time switching over to eSIM, and like I'm not at y'all's level. I'm aware of that, but I'm not like inept. Like, I've done my job in IT. I've done that. So it's like if I'm having this much trouble, the poor average person, or like I'm imagining like my mom, my poor mother trying to do something like this. Like it's just everyone's gonna end up crying by the end of it. It's not gonna go well.
And which Vivo is this?
Yeah,
sir?
which Vivo is that, TK?
TK's on a Vivo? What face does he have on his Vivo?
Right, you were like, which one do you have, sir? Look, forget this Apple stuff. Which Vivo do you have?
That part.
I will pick my Emily article. I'm now Emily. You did read the articles this week, or you didn't have time?
I skimmed some of them.
Okay. I pictured this one to be your favorite, and I could be wrong.
I did not read this one. I should have read this one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this one's pretty gnarly.
This isn't shocking.
It's pretty.
I haven't even read it, and it's not going to feel shocking at all.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. It was troubling. Like for all the people who tell me,
it can be troubling and not shocking.
Phone, this is the article they need to read. Everybody who says, "Oh, you got the Chinese phone," they're going to steal.
I mean, who even really cares about privacy anymore? Everything you do on your phone. Why should you even? I don't have anything to hide. I'll be fine.
I'm not going to use any Chinese phone because I don't like the dictator. If I use a Chinese phone, they will find me. I'm using.
They're gonna find you with that American.
They're gonna find you no matter what.
They're gonna find you any phone.
They're gonna find you anyway. It doesn't matter.
You use, unless you're living like out in the boonies.
They are basically harvesting your information and selling it.
Absolutely.
And you're not getting it done.
So real quick, just to break it down real quickly. So
Yeah, 'cause it was a
if
long
you guys
article.
remember Scott Peterson, he killed Lacey Peterson. This was
Yes.
years
I
ago.
remember.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
comes off as, typical American guy. They wanted to believe him at first, and what they did, the head investigators did, was like check the phone records. And what Scott Peterson was, when he was just finished killing her, he made a phone call from where they were, way away from where he's like, no, I was over such and such and such. It's like, oh, we checked your phone records. You registered with that base station across town. So it's something that simple, like just doing like a simple lie and something bad happens, you are caught in America. That's just point blank period. So I think people don't quite understand that they are watching, so it's not
All
just
the
these
time.
Chinese phones. Exactly.
All the time.
Well,
like
and
my
this
algorithms
goes.
and stuff will change depending on the conversations I'm having with friends when my phone
The
is
only
off.
way,
You're like, it's listening
you're
all the
safe is if
time.
your phone is off. If it's
Yeah.
transmitting and all that stuff, and you say you're
even your
so-
phone's off, they can still hear you. That's why I don't buy Chinese phones.
It's
Well,
not
but-
just
but-
Chinese
They put something impeccably with the hardware. I'm serious.
So I think, Carl, just for your own benefit, I think you really should read this article
Yes.
because they're
Yeah.
not talking
Wait,
about
I'm
Chinese
just-
phones.
They're talking about
Yeah,
phones.
this
I'm
isn't.
talking about that. I'm
So-
talking
so-
about. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the reason why this one actually hits Americans or should hit Americans a little harder is this dovetails with a recent study published by the FTC. The FTC did this deep dive in broadband and ISPs and looking at all the data that's trafficked. So when we see the ACLU saying like, well, hey, how are you getting this data on people? They aren't requesting warrants. So already if you do anything cloud, your information lives on another server. And anyone can throw a warrant at the person who owns the server to get the data off their server. That's why your iCloud really isn't encrypted to any large degree. This is different because now all of these brokers are buying and trafficking the data directly from ISPs and from cell phone carriers. Law enforcement doesn't need to get a warrant.
No.
They don't need to serve the ISP with a warrant. The ISP is already selling your data to a broker. They just go to the broker and say, hey, we got cash. It's actually faster and cheaper if we just do it this way. And you have already given up, like that, what you highlighted, Kimmy, your Fourth Amendment rights, by utilizing these products and services in the way that they're currently being hosted and sold.
So Carl,
as soon as you turned it on,
you're a great guy. Keep the straight and narrow. But if you do go the wrong way, you can't get arrested and say, hey, but I'm not using a Chinese phone. It's like, we don't care.
No, you do.
We got your info, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I think what's really interesting here too, with how it's talking about how immigration enforcement has been using this stuff for a long time. A lot of with overturning of Roe v. Wade, all over my social media, people are like, remove all of like your period tracking apps, like all of that off of your phone, because you never know if that's going to be used to like
do not
incriminate.
even
And, like,
sync
come
it with
after
your
you.
calendar.
That's
As soon as Google Calendar
Fucking
has
shame.
an entry on your on your body health, that is data that can be they can get a subpoena.
My
And
wife's friend.
Yeah, you can do it, man.
My wife's friend.
That's how
literally-
serious this is right now.
So what are you saying, Mike?
So Mike, are you keeping your mic low on purpose?
No. Well,
Okay.
I'm trying to keep it low because baby's.
Yeah, that's all. I just want to make sure. All right, so we'll just make sure we quiet down. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, what I was saying is, my wife's friend is pregnant right now, and she literally, like after Roe v. Wade, like her husband works in IT on the Navy base down here. She deleted all of her like pregnancy tracking apps, like everything that like helps with that, because she was just like, no. And I'm like,
nuke it.
Like, yeah, she got rid of all of it. So
yeah.
Nuke it all.
And on top of that, I would also highly recommend just making the search a little bit more difficult. So let's say you're even just, hey, I need to look up information. use the containers and the privacy deleting features on a browser like Firefox, fire up a VPN so it takes a bounce or two before someone would be able to track that data, encrypt. I mean, there's no surefire way, but we live in the 21st century. I don't know how I would parent without access to the internet. Correct. I don't know how I would have made it through my wife's pregnancy without access to the internet. But it doesn't mean we need to make it easy.
Right.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Correct.
Also, I'll just do this when I want to talk. I'll just raise.
Yeah. You good.
I'll just do this.
It's okay, Mike.
Yeah, Albert. I tell Barry that's mostly why my Pixel is on my second line. I listen to a lot of these articles on the way home because I don't have time to sit and read them. So Pixel reads them to me. And the more I was listening to this one, I was like, oh my gosh.
It's bad.
Yeah. It's a trip.
Yeah.
And you know,
It's
we're talking
scary.
about Roe, but this, I mean, like if you're a dude, this is the exact same catastrophic series of events for male health too. Basically, now the state can get involved in any conversation regarding health, doctors, medicine. That information can now be trafficked. So if a business wanted to check you out, you know what? I just want to make sure he's not going to be too expensive for our healthcare.
Thank you.
You know, they can buy that data and they can tag you with it. As soon as we start eroding the 14th Amendment, and that has a direct impact on the protections of the 4th Amendment, we're all just screwed. So this was a real bad play for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
It says a very slippery slope. I sent an article.
Dang it.
It's a cliff.
There's no slope.
There's no slope.
It
went bad.
There was an article, and I meant to go look to find out the outcome of this. There was a woman in Texas, and she's riding in the HOV lane. Y'all might have heard about this.
I heard.
I saw this.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she said.
But to me, yes, once you open that door and say it's a life,
it's like, guess what?
Then guess what?
I've got two people. I've got two people by law. Yep, can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
So and it's not hippo, but you know.
You call it hippo. You call it hippo.
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 Y'all are crazy. But yes, if you don't,
I also would encourage everyone to actually read HIPAA though, because I think people don't actually understand what HIPAA guidelines are. As someone who has to deal with HIPAA regulations a lot, it doesn't necessarily protect what you think it does.
Nope.
No.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Kimmy.
No, I was gonna say if you don't read any other article this week out of my articles, this is a read. If you got a Pixel, just tell your phone to read it to you.
Oh, it's the best thing ever.
This one is one you need.
Read my articles. Is that what you say?
Thanks for bringing that one up, Kimmy.
Anything you have on your screen, you say.
Mr. Pixel doesn't know how to do that.
Just say read.
Mr. Pixel doesn't know how to do that. Mr. I don't like.
Well,
He's been playing too much with that Samsung.
Yeah, but no, he said he can't. He don't like it anymore. He said it's meh. That's the word he used. I think the word he used was meh.
I don't vary this. It's meh. You know.
Don't do that, man. I can't believe you even said that. That's
shout out to Photo D and Harmless Carl and any of the other knights in the building.
Hey,
I'm not excited because I'm not getting this phone, but
I'm not excited.
Why are they showing a picture of the Flip?
Because it's.
I think that might be the best one that they're going to make this year.
That's
the only one.
No, the reason why I'm saying it says Galaxy, the title.
On the picture, right?
Yeah.
That's the one. If
I'm more excited.
And Flip will be unveiled. So the title.
Yeah,
give it a better battery.
Will be.
Give any better battery?
And it's good.
I'm trading in my 3. I don't have a problem with it. I thought it was better than the Fold anyway.
Yeah, here we go. I got my knife.
There you go. There we go. T-Hop, I'm with you, baby.
Oh yeah.
Now the Flip I would like. The Fold 9. I got.
Yeah, that's a no. It's a no for me, dog.
It's gonna be a no for you, dog.
No, I can't do it, Kimmy.
No.
No, because what's the point? You're hustling backwards. You're buying the same phone. There is no there. If they make, look, do we really know? We won't know until August 10th, right? We won't know what real changes they're going to make. Everything else.
Hopefully, it's
right
good
now,
changes. I think it looks like
if
it's
they
going
make some
bad.
changes, I'll
Go ahead,
change my
Mike.
tune.
Oh, so
Ain't gonna be no
said
new
any phone
changes.
can read Google or have Google read articles.
Ain't gonna be no new changes.
But Mike, I was in one
I
of your
know.
streams, and you were like, "Hey, you just got to be patient and give Samsung some more runway." And why are we all complaining?
You would never live that one down, Mike. You would never live that one down.
Guy.
I guess he's seen the light. He's seen the light.
That is
like,
the
I've
Apple
seen the
guy
light.
in TKM. Still my dude, Mike, but at the end of the day, you sounding Apple-ish right
That was a
now.
long
You
time
sounding
ago.
real Apple-ish right now.
You a little late, dude.
All in love, Mike, because I feel
I know. Look,
a lot of us, who especially were like, I used to be the former Samsung Knight who would have been in this chat. Like, I feel a lot of us kind of go through that journey, and everybody's got to take that journey on their own time. So,
Love this journey for you.
I'm so glad to have experienced
I want
this.
to know what the divide is. One in the chat if you want the flip, two in the chat if you want the
it would be
fold.
flip if I was to get
Flip
one.
all day long, baby.
I need to
The
see
flip
a
actually makes some sense.
Yes,
I think the flip in the consumer conversation, it's a pretty phone, it's a conversation starter. I still feel, especially because like I'm a big fan of the Duo.
Stop it.
I really feel like these kinds of phones and hinges have.
Charles, I did that with the two. I did
wow, Charles said he'll
looks
have
very
both.
Kim Possible.
Ooh, Charles spending. Nice.
Y'all got that big money.
No, I got trade-ins, man.
We got some twos in here. I know.
I got some trade-ins. So I can't wait.
in capital letters, both.
So I love my Duos. I don't know that we'll solve the problem or solve the consumer awareness problem of a foldable until it genuinely can displace the need for a good mainstream phone and a good mainstream tablet.
Correct.
And kind of compete on price. I still think the Duos are some of the best tablets you can buy. If you baby them, you're careful with hinges, if you understand split screen and multitasking, they're not ready to be your mainstream daily driver phone. But I flippin' love them because they are tablet at the bleeding edge of manufacturing and design. And I think Samsung is still trying to rush a conversation on the Fold. The Flip is so much more accessible and easier to understand. I don't know that the Fold really solves the same problems.
So you're being nice. Pristine Tech was ready to fight people over his lack of enthusiasm. That is Samsung foldables.
Dexter, we just talked about the Duo 3 just a second ago, sir. Where were you?
Yeah.
Will there be a Duo 3?
I hope not. I hope
It's
there's
supposed to be
a
coming in
Duo-like
2023.
device that runs Windows on ARM, and I hope that's
That
that's
would be
what's
wonderful.
next.
That's day one. That's pre-order.
He said that's a
Bring back the Neo, whatever they were working with there.
Yep.
Bring me back.
So people are excited. I'm not gonna get upset with them for being excited.
Like I said, I just think it's going to be a downgrade. So hopefully that it's not.
I wish he playing right now, so I know he ain't in the chat. Cut it out.
Dang. Got my hopes up.
Listen. The fact that
Such a
Pujols
personal
made it
reveal.
The fact that Pujols made it so far, I'm just shocked. What's up, Jerome Miller Jr.? We got some juniors in here today. Here with Ronald Acuna. Where my UK people at? I know I keep a couple of them. Look, LaShawn, you would want to be a part of this, but it's only happening in the UK right now.
Oh man, whatever.
Got to go over there to the UK.
See, here we go.
Oh yeah. That was pretty cool.
So if you're in the UK, let me close this. You can try out.
Why would you do it quietly?
I mean, why only in the UK though?
I don't know, but it's a good deal for people in the UK.
Because they don't like you.
Can I use a VPN and spoof my location
look at you.
and still do it?
No,
Hey,
because
probably
you
not,
will
but you
slow
can.
your speed. I'm really cheap. I try to use VPN privacy for anything, proxy for
No, I
anything.
don't have any ways to get past SIM locks, sir. It sounds like you got a hot phone.
Right.
He said the PlayStation website is trash. Okay.
Wow.
Tell us how you really feel. Man.
I
You're
don't
not
think it's
mincing words
great,
today.
but I don't think it's trash.
It's trash. Okay.
Stop lying to yourself.
Trash. Say that again, Mike?
I was telling LaShawn, stop lying to himself.
I don't think it's trash. I just don't think it's
So
great.
I don't know anything about this game. They did talk about
But
it
I think the point wasn't the game as much as this is like one of the first times that they'll do a trial and it includes the new,
Yes,
so
the new.
and yeah.
I just want to know, can I walk into a Best Buy and pick up a PS5 yet? A PS5?
No, sir.
Or are they still?
You still gotta.
There works in my area. I told you last time. If you want it, I
Mike.
can buy it. I can ship to you. When you receive that, give me the money. I'm not.
On the
I'm
low,
not
low,
trying
you
to
got the
make you
hookup
money.
on
I
it?
just trying to help you out.
Wonder if he's got the plug.
Cobra, you need to try Target.
Check your DMs.
You need to try Target, Cobra.
I mean, it is getting
Target,
better,
somebody
but
told me
it's still
Target. It
pretty
is.
limited.
Cobra.
Yeah.
The Target right next door to where we stay at, I've walked in there at least once a week because we go there often since it's so close, and I see a PS5 at least once a week.
Oh, dang.
But that's only been for like the last several months, though.
So personal.
Right, so personal. He coughed on you. Huh?
No, I'm not. I'm playing with a
So
much
subtle.
more expensive phone right now. I'm gonna slow my roll for just a bit.
Are you masked up when you cough, TMT?
For a whole minute.
He said, no. No, I am not.
Hilarious.
I love
that's
people
my-
wearing something sticker. You know, the skin is so cool. I mean, the
Okay,
something-
Stacey agrees that the best place is PlayStation is Target.
All right, I'm going to Target tonight.
So I guess speaking of gaming stuff, we touch on this little Sean. You ready for an Apple article?
No.
Well, you'll like this. You'll like this.
Sean,
No.
but games are leaving Apple.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
that
they're
exciting?
One, I would have to be in the Apple ecosystem to care.
Can I comment
But
on
why? I'm curious why.
What do you mean? Why?
Or now
I
are
would
they
like to
going
comment on
somewhere
this.
else?
They charge you.
I think what it is they're probably not making as much money, but
PCs
There you
and
go.
consoles.
but
There you go.
the-
There's your
Okay.
answer right there. It's
But
all about
what
money
ends-
with them.
But what's happening and why it's made news, or at least the reason why this guy wrote the article, is because Apple wasn't really communicating. So people were playing this game and all that stuff, and then it's going away, and they're not letting people know. So they kind of did some digging, and it's like, hey, why are they not
That's not great.
telling people?
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, that's the Apple way.
It's disappointing because Apple could have built something really cool, and they sort of made this bucket and then didn't really expand on any of the stuff that gamers would care about. And the writing was on the wall. I think it was like a year and a half ago. They put out this we're going to focus more on these key experiences that gamers really care about, and then they announced like a whole bunch of basically just gem swap puzzle-y kinds of games, and you're like, that's not what anyone was saying if you wanted to grow
Why
the
call
service.
it Apple Arcade? Won't you say
Yeah.
Apple kid games?
Yeah, that's exactly how you did it too.
Not wrong.
I'm thinking about why they don't
Tell
just
you,
a game studio, like Xbox doing. Just buy all the big dogs. That's it.
Hey, they got the money to buy at least one studio.
They don't. I'm sorry. They don't care. They just almost cursed again. But anyhow, I don't think they want to decline
You're not trying to get invited back.
kind of game.
Hey,
They want to
look at
casual games.
put up Stephen Walker's comment.
hilarious.
Yeah, we won't roast you this time. Go ahead, Mike.
Can you make me big for a
Oh,
second?
that's
Can you make me
awesome.
big?
Okay, hold on. Let me get you.
Oh, he's going big. He's going big. Watch.
I'm ready.
Uh-oh.
Steven, they don't forget. They don't forget anything.
We have
Not at all,
patience,
sir.
Mike.
We keep
You
receiving.
will get roasted if you hold on for the 5. for the 6. Okay, I just want to make sure we're me and you. It's me and you right now. Okay,
from the rooter to the tutor. From the rooter to the tutor. Roasted.
Yeah, cool, man. Listen, don't hustle
The
backwards,
internet
sir.
never forgets.
And Kimmy
Never.
has receipts with time.
And y'all keep your receipts.
Yes, I do.
Kimmy,
Timestamps.
Kimmy has receipts and timestamps. So, sir, don't think you're gonna. No one forgets here.
I got to throw this out because I'm not the biggest fan of folding, bending plastic screens. Would we think that the 4 will actually be enough of an improvement? Because I kind of feel like
it's
for
not
the few
gonna be.
people I know. Well, no. What I mean is for the few people I know, I've been saying like if you can get a Fold 2. Like
Correct.
I genuinely think the Fold 2
The Fold 2
is better.
That's why he's still with his. We told him not to get the 3.
Yes,
correct.
Because I feel like that's the right answer.
Yeah.
Do we think the 4 is gonna be?
No, I think it's no. I still no. What it is I'm just being nice.
Like, no.
I feel like we should let him off the hook and not roast him again. You see what I'm saying? But you know,
So he can still be wrong,
we
but
can-
you're not going to call him out for it.
That's how I'm feeling right now today.
Depends on how wrong.
Yes, if the specs come
So
out, then it's like
generous.
Steven, I'm sorry, we got to roast you.
I demand he gets roasted.
Here we go. He's asking.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is what I don't
think
know?
it will be. Yeah, so
we don't know.
Yeah.
we suspect that it won't be an improvement from the Fold 2.
Ask this question on August 11th.
Yes,
And then also no, because on August 11th we're gonna have a whole bunch of people who had the Fold 4 for 2 weeks under embargo, and
No,
they're gonna tell
they're
you
gonna
about
be just
how nice the
announcing
hinge
Is the
feels.
best
They're just going to be talking about how
phone
this
I've ever
announcement is
touched.
on the 11th. So
What the hinge
everybody's going to be
feels.
hyped and say, yes, it's worth it.
My daddy's coming back. I heard you.
Hey, Carl Steady.
Call police. Say domestic violence. Okay.
Oh my
Daddy
God.
there.
I think
What
we're
is
gonna be hustling
happening?
backwards, y'all.
I don't know.
And
what
this
that
is
is.
the
I saw
reason-
this article.
This
I got
is
halfway
the
through
reason
it.
I was telling Eric
Stop
that people
reading.
are excited
Bruce
about
Evans is old.
lock screens.
He's
'Cause of people like
also
this.
very fervently looking for a life partner, just so you know.
Yeah, he's so handsome. Of course, it's a life. It's your life.
How you gonna say that's too heavy?
He's
And you
pretty
got a
dreamy.
big old shield you holding. Come on, bro.
He wasn't
Oh,
actually.
stop.
Yeah,
holding
he said it was too heavy.
He's on the free path.
Stop it.
Of
He wants
course.
his home button back.
It's Chris
Okay?
Evans, girl.
Apple people like routine. He wants his home button back.
Yeah.
Oh man, get
I'm surprised he didn't get like
That's-
an
Still have
iPhone
that
SE
stale
or
interface.
something.
Yeah,
Right.
they-
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I don't know why he's not feeling the iPhone SE. Because I could see if he was saying the 6S Plus, but he said the 6S.
Get a mini. Probably the same.
Does he know that the SE is a thing though?
He probably
Like,
doesn't. He probably doesn't know, and no one has told him.
Does his assistant know
Yeah,
that
you
the
think.
SE is a
Ah,
thing?
there you go.
You know what?
Probably like
doesn't
you were
take
too
care of
much of an
stuff like that.
A-lister to be seen holding an SE.
I think.
Although
people don't care.
he earned so much respect from me that he had held on to such an old iPhone for so long.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
that's great.
That's why I could.
You
get
know he
through
doesn't
half the
really
article.
need it, so that's
Right.
awesome. Like, good on him.
Right. It made me even want to read the article down to halfway, and then after that, he started talking about it, and I was done.
You can go both ways.
So
right?
generous.
Pause.
Yeah,
My
I'll give him that
pause,
much.
but the thing is, you can respect that he
Pause.
does the 6S, or you could be like, dude, come on,
He has too many pretty friends.
do you know who you are?
He needs more
You
nerd
can have
Yeah,
a
right.
one-inch sensor
You're
in
Captain
your hand.
American. You can play
Captain
with
How do
a
you not
heavy
have a
phone.
one-inch sensor, sir?
You were the
For
Human
rich,
Torch.
for females.
You were the
Of
Human
course,
Torch first.
He doesn't
Come on,
care
man.
about
Get your-
tech.
get
You
your
know, he
stuff
got
together.
something else to worry about. You know,
Savage, you tend to break a phone within a month.
Dude, my phone is all smashed.
Have you broke
Anyway,
your windows yet?
Not
Savage?
either.
That okay? So
Oh.
Emily, the fact
Has
that you
he- has
say
he
that
gone
most people with
Jasmine Sullivan
iPhones
on himself?
smash their phones, so you're correct.
Yeah,
As
my
you
Emily,
whole
what-
front and whole back is all smashed. If I take this case off,
Oh,
the pieces start falling off,
Is
and then it like slices my finger.
Is
This is what happened last. I pretty much. This is why I ever get a new
Is it
phone, is because my phone starts harming me.
Oh
What
wow.
would that be?
It just works.
Is it a bigger line down the middle? Because it's already got.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. Are you sure it's not the screen protector that's starting to go?
Right. I was going to say that.
A lot of people, not you, Emily.
Are you talking to me? Oh, I'm like, I can show you. It's not.
Although between someone with a Fold 2 and someone with a smashed iPhone, I mean, there seem to be some shared experiences in how these devices age over time.
Not great. Not great.
But a lot of people are watching my screen protector removal videos now because their screens are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So
like Linus Tech Tips had his screen protector peel, like actually bubble on stream.
Yeah,
and he like tried to peel it off like in the middle of a podcast. Like, I think they are amazing feats of engineering. But as soon as you put a hinge on a phone, you are a beta tester.
Mine peeled, man.
Hold on.
Oh, that's ugly.
Yeah.
Hold on, put that back up here.
Okay, mine's starting peeled.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But he said his screen protector's been gone.
It's all broken. I don't like Fold anymore.
Oh, good Lord, Carl.
I don't like Fold.
Okay, so Stephen Walker doesn't have. He doesn't have
no screen protector.
Screen protector's been gone. Oh man.
That's
oh wow, and you still got the Fold.
That's when I would have sent it back to
should.
Samsung to get it replaced. Yeah.
Oh, Nia, pause.
Or if it's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nia, pause, man. Nia said take it off. Pause. Oh, man.
Well, I mean, you took the protector off a long time ago with no problems till now. Now there seems to be a problem with a line developing on the screen.
Exactly. And you know what?
Oh, Jerome, we're not talking about the Fold 2, though. The 3. We're talking about the 2, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So that phone's older than your Fold 3 that your cousin got. Okay.
Didn't Mr. Mobley send one back as well for the same issue?
What, for that
well, the one that cracked me up, I even had to
color is
kind of make fun of him, was Greggles. Did you guys see the Greggles video on his Fold 3?
Yeah.
So I've already had to send back one Fold 3 because there was a problem with the screen. And now I've got my second Fold 3 and it took a little bit of a little bump and now the hinge is up. But I can't wait to spend some money on the Fold 4, guys. You're like, Greggles, man, I love his channel so much, but like, you hear yourself sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Like, did that register at all?
Yeah.
My man.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Fool me twice.
Can't get
fool me 3 times.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's an old saying in Tennessee. It's
probably in Texas.
Fool me once, shame on you. You fooled me, can't get fooled again.
Yeah, I love that.
No, I'm not doing it again. I'm not hustling backwards again. I can't do it.
So this is my favorite part of the stream where I get to recognize all my members and tell y'all that we are having a members only stream on Saturday at 9 p.m. And this is where, Carl, if you're a member, you can come and you can cuss and, tell people that
as much as you want.
All the cussing there is.
I have too many accounts. I need to find out which one I subscribe to you. If not, I would just use this one.
You have too many accounts.
Maybe my personal one, I don't want to curse in my office.
Oh, so you have some pride on your personal account. You just come wreaking havoc on my stream.
No, look. Hey, I'm saying something. Let me finish this. I'm serious. When I wear this, I'm a really good guy because I like Mario, right? But if I do this like this way, you don't want to mess with me. You never know if I have
Although in a little window, it does look like you're wearing a shower cap. So
on that note,
turn it around. When you go over the top like that, it doesn't look like what you think it looks like.
I'm gonna duck out during the.
All right, Emily.
that Carl has not been exposed to a members only stream.
I swear to God, that gets more. Epic
No, he has no clue how bad
every
we are.
time more.
Every
epic.
time, I literally want to just like go kick down the door while she's in the crib and just be like, "You need milk," but you know, I'm like,
hey, check the private chat. Check the private chat.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go do some push-ups and punch a guy.
No, Stephanie's channel hadn't been. I'm trying to figure out whose channel's been deleted because that's somebody who paid for membership and they've been a member for 8 months and it says their channel is deleted. So I put them up there.
I hope it wasn't me. I'm still paying.
It's not you. Your name was up there. Septian's name was up there too, so it wasn't Septian.
And then it said his channel was deleted right after. It's pretty funny. It was so close together that it looked like it was like he was there, but
no, Septian's channel has not been deleted, y'all. Y'all know I give him a hard time. Septian's still up.
Don't give him a hard time. You, wow.
But anything goes on members only streams, Carl. Like anything goes. I've had a couple taken down. It's been that bad. So.
No, it's been bad.
Yeah, we mentioned Apple too much.
It hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, we said iPhone. Screen off.
Stop it.
No, we didn't mention the P phone. We just
you mentioned
screen
off. Okay.
But yeah, it's Q&A time and deals and stuff like that. So this is LaShawn's favorite part of stream.
My favorite part. Hey.
I got a question for you, LaShawn.
Mm-hmm.
Where you located? Louisiana.
I'm in the A.
You can call him Louisiana. You can say Louisiana.
I'm in the A. I'm in the A, dog.
He's in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
And this is how it showed up for me, y'all. I wasn't being funny by putting it up there. It says this channel has been deleted. So.
Oh man, El Jefe. Yeah, I know. Like seeing a creator kind of hit burnout like that was pretty tragic. The David Stevens old dad channel, that got messy. So
that did. Yeah,
it got very messy.
Oh, see, I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
Oh well,
I know about
drama, stolen devices, burnout.
Michael Pepper, I do not get mad.
Oh, okay. Sounds like an after party.
I mean, like not like fun, like salacious drama on tech YouTube.
Right.
Like, oh, that's just really sad and kind of gross.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, sad and gross. Okay.
And this part of the show is brought to you by.
This part of the show brought to you by Insignia.
Although this is an Acer, I don't know.
Acer. Come on, man, an Acer, really, Acer.
Wow.
Really?
You like
this show?
We can turn that into the Chrome OS. They're gonna make everything super fast.
Acer, that's the best.
Here you go, LaShawn. You want one of these? We're gonna get you one of these.
I was playing with one of their Chromebooks. Like it was a fine little Chromebook. I mean,
there's a software can turn all the laptop into the Chrome OS.
Oh, those are nice.
Hey,
it's a watermelon keyboard.
Like you're supposed to. I see the seeds. Hey.
Mm-hmm. Eat that watermelon.
Was that
okay, Mike? God. Of course,
the pink one. Come on, man.
Y'all to calm down.
SSD for like $100?
Get a
120. That's the regular price. You talking about SSD?
Let's not say we.
It was on the page before.
It was on the main page.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay. I'll go back.
Oh, was it
Emily likes it. She said, "Someone buy me that, please."
It's a vibrator. Come on,
sir.
I mean the massage.
What do you say?
This dude is trying not to ever come back on the regular stream. What's up, right, Winger? How you doing,
right, Winger? What's good? I didn't catch.
Are you still enjoying your Vivo, sir? That's what I need to ask.
Yes.
Yes, Chris. Yes.
Yes, Chris. I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to say it. Yes, Chris.
I missed it. Let me throw this dance up right quick. You did not call that the Juneteenth keyboard.
Right.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop.
Yes,
Oh,
he
no.
did.
No, it's only Juneteenth if it's red velvet cake. And,
Ice cream though, it's got to be red velvet cake.
It wasn't just red velvet though; it was red velvet cheesecake ice cream.
Oh, that's what I'm
because
talking
everybody
about.
knows the black folks love cheesecake.
And red velvet cake. Yeah.
And red velvet.
Red velvet, yes, but the cheesecake.
You don't like cheesecake, sir?
I do love cheesecake. I'm not.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
well,
an evolved black
that's
person.
why they mixed it together, because the black folks love red velvet and cheesecake.
But you know, do you know Walmart threw all of that ice cream out?
Yes.
What?
As they
They
supposed.
threw it out. Listen to me, man.
gladly
You ain't got
throw
to throw that out.
balls
If
and
you
eat that
want
ice
to
cream.
really be for the cause, give it to us. Don't do that. Don't throw it out.
Hey, facts.
Give it to us,
All
man.
you gotta do is do a drive-by. We're gonna
Drive by, do it. Hey, man, we got all this ice cream out here. We're gonna throw it away. We know it wasn't right what we did, but here you go.
Bro,
That's how you really solve the problem.
I would have
Hey,
came
ride with me if you ride with me. You can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky. Come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me. You can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky. Come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
You know, now is the time to call this guy out. Because he's supposed to send me a dance, you know.
I wasn't gonna say anything, so just let that slide.
One.
Yeah, I do owe you a dance. It's not gonna come in 100-degree weather, but you will.
Oh, I understand.
You will get a dance. I will get you a dance.
Oh, thanks for dropping some loot for you left, Carl. I expect
Oh,
to see
hey!
you. Because memberships to come to members only streams are only $2, sir. So
$2.
it'd be well worth your $2 and you being able to say what you want to say, you know, like you did anyway. But you know,
like you did anyway.
Nice doodle.
Oh.
Well, you know what? My son uses
Flawless,
his Pixel to do that all the time.
Right. Right.
Yep.
So
They threw it all.
Yeah,
They
it was
threw
red
it all
velvet
out.
and cheesecake, sir. That's what we're talking about.
And we're talking about that they threw it out.
We were saying they
should've
should have
been
let us
thrown out.
have it for free since they offended us so badly. You know, I
Right.
like red
I mean,
velvet.
and you were throwing it out, which I think is ridiculous. So why wouldn't you give it out? It would be
You
a nice
got
gesture.
homeless people and stuff out there. Somebody
Absolutely,
could have ate
everybody.
that ice cream, sir.
Absolutely.
And I mean, like, other people are aggrieved too, because now if I enjoy cheesecake or red velvet as a Latino, I feel like I'm stepping on someone else's turf. Like, I guess I just get dulce de leche.
Hey.
Oh, stop
Walmart
it.
hurt
Juan.
other people too. I mean, it's just sad.
Stop it.
Juan, I like other types
No,
of food.
Ron, you know what they would do for Hispanic Heritage
God.
Brunch? They're gonna make you
Right.
some taco
I
flavored
like
ice
Hispanic
cream.
food.
Ron.
So I
Taco
can eat a
flavored ice cream.
taco.
You get a taco
Come
ice
on.
cream.
Bean,
Come on.
bean
That's not
flavored
nice.
ice
My heart
cream.
aches
You
for
know?
You get an enchilada.
I know.
Right.
I'm aggrieved.
Like, it's
Don't be that. It's
I-
okay.
Oh, so me and the right winger both had I still have my Huawei Mate X2, and he likes it better than the Huawei, the Vivo X2. So I think they have the same hinge, no lie. But yeah,
Stacey,
I
get ready
can
to
appreciate-
trade that
Hey, what's
thing
good
in,
with
man.
BG?
You should probably get good dollars for that. Just see if you can make sure you can reset it and
What?
make sure you can have. Stacey said his S21 is bugging out right now.
No.
Oh Lord.
But you know,
Get rid of it.
right
look at-
winger, sent the super chat, so I got to give him that $2 dance. You ready, Mike?
Yes.
Oh, it's adorable because it's so sad.
Adorable because it's trash.
How do you think your own channel was deleted, sir? I specifically said it wasn't Septien's channel just because it was right behind
He
me.
heard that his name. He was like,
You heard his name. It looked like it though, Sep. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. It was like Septien. This channel was deleted. That's what it sounded. It looked like it. I swear to God, it did.
In
It's like,
memoriam,
wow.
the YouTubers we
Memoriam.
lost in 2022.
Absolutely.
I will.
That's what it seemed like, sir.
okay.
He
Stephen
heard
Walker
that
has
you
another
threw the gold
another
medalist
call.
off. You told the
Okay,
gold
we got a
medalist
question, and I'm gonna throw up a dance for Sep Dog.
Okay.
Yes, that would justify. If my phone was cracking or anything, it's got to go.
Especially if they're doing like the trade-ins now, where you can get $1,000 and it's damaged.
Absolutely, you better.
Like Stacy, they give it $1,000 for a cracked S21 Ultra. I'm just saying,
you gotta go ahead and do it.
because you said you're
Give
having
it to
problems
him.
with yours.
Give it to
As
him.
long as we all remember that you're not buying a Samsung for that wonderful 4 to 5 years of software updates if they're ratcheting you up to flip your phone every 2 years.
Right. That part.
Trade that thing in, even if it's used like a hooker.
Yeah, hey man.
Ooh, hey, I got this other question for y'all. It's up here for you. I got y'all. So.
Oh, hey.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Look at the other one.
Ooh, look at the other one.
Speaking of holding your value, can Samsung do this?
God
oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Did I say that?
Listen, don't do that.
No, they can't. They can't do that.
They can't, but Jesus, Kimmy. I mean,
they could.
That's back blown out kind of money right there.
Whoa. Man, my Tab S8 Plus right now is $300.
We went 0 to 100 real quick. Yes, we on the same page, Mike.
Jesus. Hey, how much you pay for that phone after I got my back blown out? You know,
right? $2,060 plus shipping.
After I got my back blown out, I paid about $26.
So what? I mean, like, what would we see for a used Z Fold? Like what? 900, 800, somewhere in there.
I could see 900.
Z Fold 2? What would you Z Fold 3?
Well, what would compare? I mean, like, it's a Vivo X Fold, so a Z Fold 3 I think would be a fair comparison just in terms of time.
They put them all together.
Starting at $749.
$750.
You like that?
Samsung truly has the best with the best trade-ins and the best value, and it's always holding its value, and it's not like other brands that charge more. $813.
Hey, Kimmy, go to AT&T and see what they charge.
Man, ain't nobody dealing with AT&T. Oh, you talking about the AT&T section? I thought you were talking
about the website.
Mama go to AT&T.
Oh, it's cheaper. $789.
Go to T-Mobile.
Oh, damn.
Look at y'all getting excited. Go to
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile gonna be cheaper.
909.
That's not bad.
Let me
512 gig version 909.
Get you some. I love it.
Wow. So what is that? That's like a more than a 50% devalue in months of use.
But they got good trade-ins, Juan.
Yeah,
they have to have good trade-ins.
Trade back in the Samsung. $1,000. I'm gonna get 1,000.
I got to give up these two dances right quick. Let me knock these out. You know what you don't see up here?
Here we go.
This is Xiaomi. You know what you don't see up here? On release day for Samsung, you're going to see the new Samsung phones on swap. You don't see any Xiaomis up here yet.
Takes a minute.
Takes a minute though.
Nugget in the
Go to that Mi 11 Ultra.
Hey, little nugget.
You can get that from GitStop though.
Oh yeah, brand new.
Brand new.
What's up?
Hello,
yeah, for that price.
Hey,
I said what's up.
Put that down.
Put that down, Juan.
He said a Xiaomi Ultra. I'm holding up a Xiaomi Ultra.
No, Juan, I said the 11 Ultra.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I completely misread that situation.
Beautiful.
Has the Huawei GT3 Pro hit Amazon yet? I have not seen it.
You can get it. I got one of them on my wrist right now. You get them brand new for $195.
The GT3
That's the 3
Pro.
That's the 3, not the Pro.
Did you guys see there's going to be a new watch processor? Qualcomm's coming out with a new watch SoC.
A new?
I think I did.
Yeah. I think they just announced it either yesterday or today.
I missed that.
Yeah, so again, it's the same claims. It's going to be more powerful. It's going to have better like tracking capabilities. It's going to use less battery
Will
life.
it be the best chip they've ever made?
Well, they actually have to compete now because Samsung still uses Exynos. I believe the Pixel Watch is going to use Exynos, and that means Qualcomm has to keep partners like Fossil and Mobvoi happy because we know the bulk of those watches are not going to have Qualcomm hardware. So this actually could be pretty sweet. I mean, I still rock my Tick watch. It does great, but the battery life benefits don't come from Qualcomm. It comes from Mobvoi putting in the second screen.
The second screen is wonderful.
I used to love my Titch watch.
Okay, you just won't pronounce it the right way. You just can't do right.
Man, those haptics, man.
Oh yeah, the haptics suck, but like again, as a notification machine that'll last for 2.5 days on a charge as I actually use it, like I'll make the compromise.
I feel like
I'm good.
It says it lasts like 2 days. Gigi just over
That would be a contrarian point there, Juan.
No, that's the reason why I ain't using my Tick watch because I don't like the haptics.
You need the haptics on it?
Why don't you turn them off?
I need that. No, because then I.
No, that's the point of the watch is that it buzzes. Like I got a notification.
Is it that bad for you, Wayne?
I'm just saying if it's that bad, turn it off.
No. I mean, like I love the watch, and it serves its purpose. It notifies me that something's in, but it's a floppy.
It just makes it.
It's
it
a
really
buzzy
makes
motor.
It feel kind of cheap. That's the reason why.
Yes, Johan. Titch. I'm paying homage to someone. So Titch watch. Yes.
Titch watch.
I got one more of these.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you see Michael Pepper's comment?
He got ghosted.
Ghosted.
Oh, that sucks.
That's terrible.
Wow.
Those Amazfit watches look pretty nice.
Hey,
they're good.
Michael said, how old was that watch?
Have you used one? They're solid.
No, I have not.
So I had the T-Rex and I had one of their other little GTs, I think. And I mean, they're not great for like notifications and all the smart stuff, but they're really good long life trackers. And that T-Rex is a monster. It's like the most durable thing I've ever used, and it's like $150.
Oh, that's good.
He said the Galaxy Watch haptics are almost too much for me sometimes.
Can we talk about the fact that Galaxy Watch?
That's what I was like. Ooh.
Losing the rotating bezel, like that's
Yeah, it looks like they're. Yeah, you saw how it has like that little end, or like it slopes upward towards it. And it's like you're supposed to feel. That's
yes, and I do not agree. Do y'all think that Baby Yoda looks like Gizmo?
No.
Not
at all.
Heck no. Gizmo?
Yeah.
Baby Yoda ain't got no hair. Gizmo all furried out, ain't he?
Yeah.
That's one way of looking at it. I think he was talking about more of how the creature looks.
I mean, like if you backlit a gremlin and all you could see was the silhouette, and you backlit Yoda, because Yoda, I mean, let's not say that Baby Yoda was the first time we've ever seen this species.
It looks
of
like
alien.
Yoda, right? That's why we call it Baby Yoda.
But wait a minute, I want to. Someone correct me. Did the movie Gremlins come out before or around the same time as?
I want to say around the same time.
Was it Return of the Jedi?
I want to say around the
When
same
did you
time.
see Yoda?
Yoda came out of The Empire Strikes Back. I'll look it up.
Gremlin, I think The Empire Strikes Back was first.
So I'm sorry. That's right. Yoda's an Empire because he becomes one with the Force in Return of the Jedi.
Neither one. I know kids that love Baby.
My daughter thinks Grogu is adorable.
It says 1980 according to Google.
Yeah, 1982 is. I
Look
think
at
Jedi.
this. Look at where we've gone. I
Or
like
either early 84. No, it was 83.
So So if Gremlins is 84, now I'm not an expert in
84.
corporeal time and linear like events, but if someone were complaining about the identifiability of a certain type of puppet-like character, I wonder in which direction we should be be concerned about people ripping off character designs.
Correct.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying stuff. I don't.
Well, it was the
know.
Gremlins creator who started it all. He said it. You know.
Septin, how was Gremlins in the theater, Septin?
Mike, you
What
can
happened,
say that
John?
to me because I saw it probably in the movie theater because I was old enough to see it in the movie theater. I'm a little old.
I was not old enough to see Gremlins. I'm old, but I'm not quite that old.
Yeah.
Septin ain't old enough to see Gremlins in the movie theater.
I don't think so either. Because
No, he's not.
34, 35?
He like 40.
You know what? That is a movie I'd love to see in a theater.
I think he like 38 or
He like 30,
30,
39 or something like that.
Yeah.
What, Mike? What?
Oh, get out of here, man. Stop it.
Stop it. Oh, now you want to play that role, sir.
I see you a little bit gaming. I'll check it out after the stream. I see you though.
He said he was an infant, so he doesn't know. That's funny.
Hmm?
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
I
I was like, who is that?
I've never.
I think
I check it.
Stephen Walker. I think you're thinking of Runaway, starring Tom Selleck, where the evil bad guy was one of the members of Kiss. Was it Gene Simmons who was the bad guy with the metal spiders?
Yes.
And shout out to Little Bear Gaming, who always @s me on Twitter by adding me at Gadget Goddess, and that's not my handle. So
Oh, I know. He always gets it wrong.
because somebody else always has to tell me, hey, what is going on here? It's Vivo game? Vivo game? Is that what we doing?
No.
Stop. I'm gonna need you to stop. Every one of you.
Oh, we do. I have Vivo gang too. That's great. Oh, I mean, did I need to do both?
Oh gosh, Sean, what you got there?
It's a Pixel Pro.
Boo!
6 real. Sorry.
Pixel season's next month.
Okay, got it.
Oh.
Catching my lights. Zeiss versus Leica.
Sean, where's your Vivo at?
Stand by. I'm back.
Stand by.
I'm back.
Stand back.
And Doodle's holding up his S21 Ultra.
The IQ, the IQ.
Here we go.
IQ.
Hey, looking real sharp and orange, dude.
Juan murders people. He had me buy this phone. My phone sold today. Thank goodness. So,
You did sell the IQ?
yes. So,
Oh, good.
I have to hold up.
Who ended up getting it? I talked to him.
Like I said.
it wasn't none of the crew. It wasn't the crew, Sean. I offered a deal to the crew.
That's it.
Nobody bid.
No, you shouldn't be though. It's solid.
No.
You like the orange Sep dog? I even offered Deception. He didn't want it either.
Well, he sidestepped that question for about an hour that night.
Yes, he did.
Gigi said, "Do you want it?" Yeah, guys. So I was listening to music at home.
So I think Trent answered that, but we might not answer it. I think he answered this last stream. Yeah, it was Trent that asked it last year. I think we didn't get to him. So how do you go about? Well, the cool thing, if you buy
Michael
from
Pepper got
GizTop,
his
yeah. So
for
Michael
free.
Pepper can attest it.
Well, not free. He pays.
Not free, very reduced price. It actually would cost him more if he had an iPhone and got it repaired than sending it back to GizTop, having them repair it, and sending it.
It's
back.
making a round trip to a service center across the Pacific, and it's going to be cheaper to fix than if he had an iPhone with a back
Is that crazy?
glass
Is
cracked.
that crazy?
That's crazy.
That is trash.
The crazy
The
part,
other
you might
thing
actually
is-
get it back
Trent,
before
so
that.
told
the
Eric on
answer
stream.
is we ain't worried.
We told Eric on stream because he was like, "Well, you can insure it," and I said, "You most definitely can. Square Trade insures phones."
Yeah, you can do Allstate too, right?
Allstate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can even attach something to like USAA. I think
you
in like
can.
my homeowner's
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah, you can attach it to USAA.
I
If
don't.
Malik, I'll just listen.
Yeah, we'll remember you from now on, mate.
Yeah, because
you know.
my crew price was less than it sold online. So crew price was like $600. but nobody did.
God, the 9 Pro is such a monster phone too.
I wanted.
I know. I was like, I'm not gonna do it
so
because I love the IQ 9 Pro. I
wanted to so bad, man, but finance.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. I believe
Jewelry
it.
repair is expensive. Like I just had a clasp fixed on my necklace, so I know it's expensive. I didn't know Juan was in the military.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I always try to preface that. That's no stolen valor or anything. My dad is retired Air Force.
Oh, it's completely understandable.
So
my dad is too.
I get the membership has its privileges, perks of USAA and stuff.
Every time I pull my USAA card out, people are always like, "Thank you for your service." I'm like, "No, it's my dad."
And I have to. It's like, no, not me, but I'll make sure to pass along the message to who got me this card.
I did get my phone off GitStop.
Oh, that carbon fiber.
Yep, I got mine off of GitStop. I usually, like last year, I was buying stuff from Never MSRP, but he's like a one-man band, and he does an unbelievable job.
The service was fantastic.
Yeah, service is fantastic, but unfortunately, there was a pandemic. And he probably couldn't get the phones as easily as he could in the past, so I went GitStop, and I'm not disappointed.
Maybe shipping.
No, he said he got his phone in 3. You know who I've been hearing is getting people phones in 3 days? Wanda Mobile. So
who?
Interesting.
Wanda Mobile.
Wanda.
Wanda.
You can
like
call
Wonder
Wanda.
with an
We'll call her
Wanda.
You can call her Wanda if you want.
Well, he's going to butcher it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Wonder with an A, so it's Wanda.
Wanda Mobile. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
But I'm here in 3 days from now. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's popping over at XDA for a lot of these import phones. I've noticed. People are still embracing the Oppo.
I mean, it's just crazy, like how many devices have been coming in, like the mountain of Pocos that I've been through this year on just that one brand alone. And I get why some people in North America will say things like, "Oh, phones are so boring," but like, man, are we getting the short end of the stick if you're looking for exciting gear?
Big
right
shocker
now.
here.
Like I said, I say it facetiously, but I don't know how anyone can be bored with all this great tech out here. It's like,
I can't get enough right now. I'm just trying not to spend money.
Yeah, that's my.
Yeah, I got two guys here trying to get me to spend more. So
No, we're just trying to encourage you.
I didn't say you needed to buy it. I was just like, hey, Sean.
Well, no. I was saying to buy it, but I'm just like,
Juan, are we doing that right now?
You have stuff that you can sell. You have stuff that you can sell.
I would, honestly, to be quite frank, I would sell the iQOO to be able to get that. So what was that? Malik, we can talk.
Malik.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, they love it. They over there killing it.
And on top of that, if you're a little braver, I wouldn't be shocked if we got a little bit more of this kind of distribution going, if we could start getting parts. Like you reach out to GizTop and just say, hey, is there a repair facility that I can pay for the parts?
Yeah,
and get this stuff shipped over too.
Yeah, because
I still think people would be hesitant, Jerome, just because they used to be supported. Like,
you
used to be able to go in Best Buy and buy imports. So I mean, I don't believe people are used to what they're used to. They're stuck.
Also, like the United States game isn't quite as dry as reviewers make it out to be. Like off the top of my head, you've got OnePlus, Moto, Samsung, Apple, Kyocera, Sony, TCL, and a number of like smaller or low cost carrier store options that kind of fly. You can still get some Nokias over here too. It's just, the SEO is going to ratchet Samsung and Asus, ZTE. Like the Axon is officially a global North American variant phone.
I saw your face. Stop
but will they do one? Will they have updates? They're horrible with updates.
The Axon 40 beat all of the Samsungs to the June security patch, so that means you need to throw away all of your Samsungs, right? We're only going to judge it by the most recent patch. See? That's the gig. I mean, Mike knows.
I would throw my tablet, but it's too big.
It's because I've run out of patience.
No, but I mean, like in terms of software, it's going to be one of those situations where it's okay to make some compromises. I was a huge fan of LG back when LG had the worst software. It wasn't because I liked their software, it was because I loved what those phones could practically do. And if an Axon 40 Ultra is going to come in at like $800, I feel it's okay to say I can compromise on some of the software patching if I know what I'm doing and get hardware, which is radically putting Samsung in its place. Under display camera, 120 hertz, monster camera sensors, matched camera sensors, 4K at 120 frames per second, great battery life, real fast charging, not gimmick, fake, lying fast charging, and it's $100 cheaper than like an S22 Plus. Yeah, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, you can miss me. I'm okay if I don't get all of Samsung's little patches that don't fix problems.
Don't worry about those patches, but just
I'll keep the Axon and just be fine with a build of Android 12. Maybe it gets 13. I don't know that that's what I was really too concerned about.
I know a lot of people that feel the way Stephen Walker does. Excuse me. So, they're stuck in the Verizon zone, and that's all they can get is what Verizon offers. And AT&T seems to be that way these days too.
Yeah, I know that life.
Trash.
And that's why I've spent enough money. I don't want to spend it.
Hey, who won the All-Star game, Kimmy?
We're losing. It's 3-2.
Okay.
I'll be up.
But they just scored 3, so it was
Wayne, how you liking yours?
Even you had me until that last line.
Liking my what?
You had me until that last line.
What?
Import phone. That flip.
Oh, the Vito. Yeah, of course, it's great. I switched back to the Pixel for right now, but then I'll be back.
I was right there with you, and then that last line just.
Which one? What's going on?
Stephen Walker's comic. Walker. And I'm not trying to roast him, but like I personally, I don't agree.
Oh
with it.
no, that's
just for the simple fact that like even my wife is not a techie. She's not a techie by any means, but she's dead set on. I like the Note. She likes the import devices. Like she watches the streams, she thinks they're all incredible, but she likes her Note. But even she will be the first person to say it's just another Samsung. Like it's just the new Samsung. It's not any different to her.
That's how I felt about the
like it's just another Samsung. Like
once you taste the import, you feel completely different about what's offered here.
Yeah. And when you go from a Note 20 Ultra to a Note 22 Ultra, Samsung component manufacturing is innovative. Samsung phone assembly has not been innovative in the last couple years. So they're owning this. You're right. They're making amazing screens and awesome camera sensors and all of these silicon and flash memory chips and upgrades to RAM and storage. And it's not making it into their phones. It's making it into iQOO 9 Pros. It's making it into Vivo X80s. It's making it into Xiaomi's. All of this amazing technological advancement from Samsung. Semiconductor is incredible. But it's actually enriching Samsung's Android competition more than it is Samsung's smartphone division.
You're real nice. Oh, like, that's us though.
Oh, Malik. Yeah, so I just got into a huge argument with some dude who didn't really know how DeX works. So Ready for on the Moto Edge 2021, I do not believe is fully 4K compatible. It's better resolution aware, especially for things like ultra wides. And it'll hang with DeX, but I think you need to step up to the Moto Edge 2022 to get the full version of Ready for that can. It'll play nice with almost any monitor you can hook it up to.
Here we go. Talking about Samsung. Here we go.
Well, I mean, this phone basically has a Samsung screen, so it's just the same as having a Galaxy anyway. Am I right?
Like, I was gonna say, like, Photo D, like, check me out. I use my Ultra. That's what I use every day. But I'm not above saying that it's facts. Like you can't be so blind to something that you can't ignore the facts. Like it is what it is. It is one of the best phones in North America. One of them.
It's one of. It's on the list.
One of.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to make sure I'm very. It's not the best. It's one of the best. Like
absolutely.
Every phone has a niche for every person, and
for the Note 22. The Note 22 being such a baller phone, it really showcases how poorly Samsung is doing with devices that would cater to a broader range of people on the S22. Because the S22 is hot garbage. The Note 22 is a badass productivity device. But really where are most people going to shop? At $1,000 and over, or at like $600 to $800? That's even going to impact your monthly bill. You can't even say financing, because at that point you're still adding like $10 a month to your end cost on that financing. So if you can step up to the Ultra, if you can get yourself a Note, awesome. But what I see is a Samsung who's still charging $800 for an S22 that is getting rocked by $450 mid-rangers overseas.
Absolutely.
And I'm just not going to be limited to what I can have.
You can't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah. And you're not going to settle?
No, I don't settle, sir.
Never settle.
I never settle.
You should never.
Never
Going back to AT&T.
Just make sure when you never settle that you don't become the villain.
Like this guy is the villain right here.
Oh my God!
He's not a villain. He's
he got a whole spread. That's a full house right there, sir.
He's right, the hero we deserve. He's the hero we need.
Is that a Huawei?
The hero people deserve.
We want to know what that last one was.
Was that a Huawei?
That wasn't a Huawei.
Oh no!
It
looks like
the last one.
Which one?
I think he's talking about the Honor.
That one.
No,
that's
that's not a Huawei.
I think.
Oh no! Sorry, hold on. There's too many phones on my list. This one?
That's an Oppo.
No,
that's the Oppo.
Oh, this is an Oppo.
Yeah, that's an Oppo.
I knew that was the last cameras on the other one. On that last one threw me off.
The last one that you first pulled up, the one
the gray one.
I can't remember which phone I was holding. I've got too many. Gray
Hold up
one.
the ZTE X.
The one you pulled up first.
You don't have up right now.
That one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Poco F4.
That's the Red Magic.
That's Red Magic.
Oh, Red Magic. Oh.
Yeah, so that one.
Yeah, so that's the one that has the fan.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
That's the one we were trying to figure out if it was really that thick, right? Isn't that the one?
Oh, it's chunk. Yeah, it's pretty chunky.
Put that back up. I think we were talking about it one week, and we were like, "Is it really that big?"
I don't know if my camera will focus. Here.
So that's not a case. That's the phone.
Oh yeah, all of this is the phone. There's like a plastic bumper that actually has to have cutouts because of the air intake on the back of the phone.
That ROG probably about as thick as that too, isn't it? Because I heard that pretty thick too.
So the ROG isn't going to taper as much, but at the maximum thickness where that goes, it just sort of extends straight out.
So it gets fat.
Yeah, thick all the way around.
It's real. I mean, when you start putting in copper and vapor chambers, and on this, there's a little turbine that pulls air across the SoC. It's got some space. Yeah,
got that fat bag.
That thickness.
Yes.
I was like,
so Juan, what do you think? I'm going to say it again, Juan.
Yeah, I kind of
no updates on the Red Magic because I have the 6S Pro. So they have
the
any updates.
7 Pro got 2 really good maintenance updates. It was ahead of the Poco F4 GT, and now I think it's done. So it's running like butter. I mean, this thing is.
I know it is. Oh, absolutely.
Incredible.
I love it.
They got, but like Sean, to your point on that one, they got it to the functional state that they think it needed to be in, and now I think it's done.
Yeah, that's fine.
A little there. I love the dude too. I think he makes amazing videos, but that's about it.
Oh, we understand. Look, we understand that you haven't been exposed, so you like what you're exposed to. I get it.
Yeah, you haven't. Cherry hasn't popped.
It's like them kids I was talking about that never had sugar before when they get some sugar.
Don't say it like that. Or at least warn me so I can mute my camera. So when someone clips that out of a video, it's like, hey, look what Juan was in.
Doodle's talking about this.
Did you know that's Trenton's thing? You'll look up and Trenton will made a meme out of you.
I've just been attached to that.
That was one back now. Yeah.
But again, I mean, I think that's why it's so critical. I mean, I was just kind of going back to Steven's comments there. It's why we can't say Samsung is.
I need
this.
a screenshot, sir. My phone is
It's
never
that.
overheated.
It's that.
Okay.
Well, you know, he is in Vegas. He is.
He said it's 120.
Every phone's gonna overheat in Vegas.
Every phone overheats now.
Right, that's a fact.
Like I was at a baseball
That's a
game
part of the
Saturday. I had my
respect.
first watch overheating, but I was sitting in the sun, so I turned my watch off.
The sun's showing.
Hey, I'm known to having.
You don't be sitting in the sun. I was sitting in 90-degree weather in the sun. I expected it.
I be in the warehouse, cool weather in the thing. I can walk in the warehouse, 1 foot in the warehouse. I'm overheat.
I made my phone overheat at work for the first time the other day, and I was surprised it took as long as it did.
What phone were you on?
The S22. But then I realized that I had a subcase case on my hip, and my shirt was tucked in, and I just happened to notice that the sun is just beaming directly onto the phone. So I was like, okay, well, you know, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Hey, Ike, what's good with you, Ike?
Hey, I can hear. Ike be lurking like I be lurking.
So on the Xiaomi 12S Ultra, like I said, I had it for minutes, ran out, started shooting B-roll. It was almost 100 degrees here in Southern California, and I think I got about 4 minutes of B-roll shot in 10 to 30-second clips before I got the first thermal warning, and then I needed to let it kind of cool off from there. So, I mean, at this point, it's not a question of will a phone get a thermal warning? If you're using it real hard, like it's hot outside, it's summer, you're shooting 4K 60 video, eventually you're going to nuke every phone. We just want to know what the limits are.
Yeah.
And anyone acting like, oh, I saw a thermal warning, you know, like, did it shut it off? Did you lose the clip? Because on my what conditions were you in? On my S21. On my S21, I never got any thermal warnings, but the clips would drop frames like crazy, and the clips would black out. It would just shut off in the middle, like the camera would just pull the clip, and I had no warning. So I would much rather have a phone tell me you're approaching a limit, just to let you know eventually things are going to be shutting off, than let me just think I was shooting the video, and then I go back and watch that video, and have nothing. And that to me is where I think we need to tag these. These are insanely powerful pocket computers with cameras that rival mirrorless cameras. They do not get heat out. So we have to know that they're increasingly going to degrade in performance like that. We just need to have some expectation. How far can we go on these devices?
Photo D, who are the Dodgers playing tonight? Nobody. We're not talking about that. It's the All-Star game tonight, sir. What are you talking about?
So I got the unlocked one, Chris. I got the unlocked one, so I can't swear that the T-Mobile one you can get it unlocked to work. But I mean, you can check around.
Oh, you can't say this, sir. He just said Samsungs don't overheat. That's what Photo D said. Never.
It never.
Even in the seat of your car when you're driving down the road and the sun hits it, it's going to tell you to overheat. Because my S22 did it, and I was just driving down the road, didn't realize the sun was beaming down on the damn phone because it was sitting in the seat.
I had to give up on my windshield mount, and I went to a vent clip just so that the air conditioner can blow over it.
Right, exactly.
I started doing the vent one when I was still over the road, because this was like 3 years ago. I'd have devices that would like pop up and say, like, even the GPSs that they sell in the truck stops that were running native Android for, like, you know, their truck apps and everything like that, they would overheat, but they're designed to sit in the mirror in the windshield. So it's like, can you do about it? You know?
Yeah, nothing you can do.
No,
there's nothing you can do.
So for Dexter's question, does the S22 have thermal cooling? The S22 and S22 Plus have very little internal thermal management. The Note 22 rocks. That phone is substantially higher performance and can sustain. It's to the point where even Reuters, when they were talking about all the fallout in South Korea, like the lawsuits that were coming up on Samsung, even Reuters is trying to explain in a news article for just, regular business readers. Well, there are these things that phones do to cool, and Samsung cut corners on the production of this phone, and now there's going to be a class action lawsuit. Again, this is why Samsung likes to blitz YouTube reviewers the way they do. I get everyone hyped up about the Note 22 or the Ultra or whatever they're going to call it, and then all of the messaging is S22. S22 is good, but then they cut corners on the S22 and the S22 Plus. And so consumers go in like, well, I can get an S22 starting at $800. But they didn't hear anything about the S22. They were hearing people praise the Note. And that's specifically why I'm not playing this BS game. It's got a stylus silo, it's got an S Pen, it's a Note. The Note is awesome. And the S22 this year is miserable.
Even the president of the division says the same thing. So
only he had to go out there and do the song and dance like, oh no, the Note name is totally dead. We killed the Note. It will live on in our hearts and minds, and in the phone that we make, that's still a Note.
I saw that you sent a DM, Little Bear Gaming. The thing I try not to do is check social media while I'm live streaming, so I will check it after the stream.
Yes, congrats on the 12S. Congrats on the 12S. Oh, that's hilarious.
He's without the Global Positioning Network. Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Yep.
Dad, I love it.
I love y'all. Y'all are hilarious.
Oh wow, little gaming bear, sir.
Hey, Steven, did Siobhan purchase one yet?
That dude went overboard, sir.
Right.
Or is he going for the Ultra?
If he went for the S22, of course it's not the iPhone battery. That's kind of a moot point.
What, sir? I'm streaming. This is the stream you're on right now. I'm here.
The channels. I mean, I also have a browser open, and it's right there.
Right. We all just...
This is live. If you didn't know.
Yeah. This pre-recorded. We made this.
We're psychic.
We're responsible for the comments that were also pre-submitted.
Right.
Oh boy, y'all are a trip. Man.
I think it'll be interesting to see if some like Samsung can cut corners their way out of things like battery life issues, because they don't seem to want to drive that.
No.
But the reason why I bring that up, Mike, is because I feel Samsung is going to lean on ARM and Qualcomm to find efficiency that they don't have to pay for. And the 8 Plus Gen 1, it's not a battery champ, but the claims of it delivering similar performance with less power, that is holding true. So if we can keep on that trend, like for next year, don't give me more performance. I don't need more performance in a phone that's going to run screaming hot. Find a way to give me some extra battery life at the same, and I think people would be way happier even with these supposed high performance phones that need all this horsepower. You can't use that horsepower if your battery's dying.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, Barry, you got a pretty good memory. Didn't somebody last week say that Xiaomi couldn't get the color red right?
Yeah, it was on my screen.
It was Sir Doodle Exynos Info Opinion.
Yeah.
They're saying that Samsung was getting red better than Xiaomi?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like that's their known issue.
Bro, they can't even make the color red.
Well, that's Samsung,
right? Absolutely.
Yeah, Steven, he wasn't talking about the actual phone color. He's
I'm just saying they can't. Even
I'm
that.
talking to Steven.
I know what you're
Walker.
talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about the screen.
On top of that, they can't do that either.
No, I would. They were maybe using their own cameras to try and figure out the color red for their phone.
Right now.
And that's
he's triggered right now.
Upset Photo D. Aww,
he's triggered.
Photo D. Yeah, he's triggered.
Here we go.
Hey, how we get back to Samsung?
Look, it's easy.
You got Photo D.
Photo D. I got a Samsung right here.
I was scared to say
I got a Samsung too, Photo D. I got a couple of them. It's fine, man.
Look,
I got a tablet, man. It's
like
fine, but it is what it is, man.
Y'all are not fanboy.
Hold on, we're gonna have to let Mike go. All right, go ahead, Mike.
I swear to God, like I don't know why this is.
I mean, you're coming in real sultry, but you're definitely low.
No, like I'm not trying. Like I hear myself over here, and I'm talking normal, but then like you guys are like, "Hey,
you play back the stream."
What if I talk like this?
We ain't doing no slow drag music tonight.
Is this better?
And then you got this joker right here. The whole street.
Just let me lean into the microphone while I chew. That's the best, right? That's my favorite.
We can't hear him, but it's just the fact that he's been eating the whole street. Like the whole time he's been, he's like, I'm coming.
Mike over here whispering, and you just hear crunch. Crunch.
You got your boy up there.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know it was picking that up.
He's gonna raise my
No. It wasn't that. But you had your boy up there eating zaps.
What I was trying to say to folks.
Hey, that was me.
My Samsung is on the floor back there somewhere since you saw me throw it. If I wasn't moving in a little over a month, one of these import phones would definitely be here and that would be gone. So I just want to put that out there. It's
a great phone though, Mike. I don't want people to think we're bagging on you, but
no.
Hey, Mike.
No,
you'll be here when you're done.
I know that you guys aren't. I know that you guys aren't.
Yeah.
I'm not Photo D. Okay, I know you guys.
Well, but this no. And I'm not trying to call out Photo D. What I'm saying is like we need to untangle the psychological head trip that Samsung is playing. Yeah. The Note 22 is a completely different phone from the S22. And they're trying to conflate all of this feel-good marketing for one device where other devices don't really deserve it. And they're leaning on us YouTubers, and they're twisting that SEO YouTube algorithm. And that's not how we should be talking about this stuff. I mean, we've got to be very specific about these claims and the performance and what we like and what we don't like. I love the Note.
One. I'm glad you got the green. I was able to see it. It looks wonderful.
It does look good. It looks good. It looks really good.
It looks pretty good.
I seen Floss's video. I was like, yo, that green is hard.
It looks good.
I like the contrast with the gold. That's kind of
yes. Look at this one.
Like a Ninja Turtle.
Hold on, let's get this green right quick.
Look at that.
Oh, you like the gold rim?
Oh, here we go.
Give me that rim. That gold rim.
You want that gold rim?
I just wanted to say, Photo D, just so that you know, just so you know. And also, full disclosure, this is not mine. I was helping my friend with it. I like this phone. I really do. Like I said, SIM cards in it. This was a better one.
Okay.
This was a better one.
Yeah.
This was a better one.
Okay.
Well, and isn't that what's kind of frustrating is because we're calling everything an S. People who don't need the S Pen did not get a premium tier phone this year. It would have made more sense for you to stick with an S21 Ultra. Than to step up to the 22.
I would have taken something like this with the same type of cameras minus the bump. And
we appreciate that.
That would have been it, but we didn't get that, so it is what it is.
But Samsung played a dumb game with names, and that's not what these things are.
That golden rim is
So
I'm reading.
So Mike, what import are we needing to start harassing you about
Barry.
buying after the move?
Oh, I'm already.
Did you get this case?
It's between the Vivo X Fold or the 12S.
Whoa, hold on, sir. What's going on?
Did you get that case with the phone?
No. Look at you, man.
Oh, hey.
I was just wondering if you got that case. My bad.
Look at him flex.
Wow.
Hey, wait a minute.
Flexing on
Was
my
that a
face.
contrarian flex? That was a contrarian flex. Oh my God.
No, Sean. That was the contrarian stunt.
That was a stunt.
I just have this peasant bumper.
Yeah, I just have the peasant bumper right now.
All right. I was wondering.
I can't hang with that amazing case prowess that you've just demonstrated there.
I have already been told. I've been given permission by the accountant of the house. Once we are moved and kind of clear from that, I am allowed to get an import. So I'm
that's what I said. It'll be here when you get all settled in.
Exactly. It ain't going.
Yeah, they'll definitely still be around. They ain't going nowhere.
No. Here's the thing. They're not going anywhere, and they're definitely not dropping in price. So I'm still saying
Exactly.
It might go down $5 for you.
Shut up, maybe. Maybe until next year.
Hey,
We have a serious
complicated
question right here.
timeline.
Almost made me curse on this doggone stream. Shut up.
I mean, it's so complicated. Do you get the A50, the Samsung Galaxy A52, or the A53, or the S22? I mean, it's just so many phones. It's so complicated. How can you keep track? What's the difference between an S22 and an S22 Plus, and an S21 FE and an S22
Tell me
Ultra?
what
And
tone I should have.
I can't figure it out. It's just so. It's such a complicated timeline.
We need one of each one. It should say
They should just make one. They should just make one phone and make it just work.
Yes.
They've run out of just work juice.
Just make
and
everybody happy.
Like
I'm
about
about
to say, like
America
Apple.
for the most part. Just an iPhone. Everybody gotta have an iPhone.
It works. Well, I don't have one.
Ooh, look at it.
It's inner T.
That case. Ooh.
I don't know. That case
you
looks
went with black though,
attractive,
right? D-Mems?
What's up?
You went with black?
I went with the black case, yeah.
Yeah, what phone is it? What color
Black
phone is it?
Case out the box.
All I bought was the case.
Yeah, okay.
Dang on
We
case.
were born
Like,
yesterday.
oh, you guys.
You should have never shown the case, man, because you didn't get yourself away.
It's cool.
I can't wait till this weekend.
You know, spill them beans.
I got beans.
Hey, I ain't got no beans.
Ain't got no money.
No.
I have no money.
No.
This man.
I'm
He said
hoping
you got him hyped
not.
up before the case. Show it one more time because he getting the same case. He wait for it.
Yeah, the case came. The case is here. That's all.
Yeah, the
see
case
it.
came first.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Show us the
Don't do
case
that.
one more time.
The case is
You
here.
see y'all hyped up.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
I like that. I like that
Ooh,
case. I like
bling,
that.
bling.
That's
That-
leather.
That case is bling.
Let's see it.
That's leather,
So is that
right?
the only color it came in?
They had another clear one. I think that's what they got.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the only other option. I think.
Of course
You know
he
what's
is
funny?
flexing on us.
Like,
That's what he do.
No.
That case
Okay.
got the open buns.
I
Like
just-
the buns
I
is
just-
Yeah, dude. But I'm okay.
Hold on,
with
hold
that.
on, Mike.
Oh, we got Mike.
ready?
We got Mike. We got
You
Mike.
ready?
No,
Alright,
okay,
let's
yeah,
go.
we're gonna go out of here in a minute.
I'm sorry.
I
Mike
just,
had a
I
raise
just,
his
I was
hand.
gonna talk about.
Y'all be quiet so we can hear.
See, this is the thing, right? All right. First and foremost, I can't say what I want to say because I was about to grab the mic and talk, but I feel like Scoop is lurking somewhere, so I'm not doing that. I just feel like that's a setup. But what I was trying to say,
Put it in your mouth.
my bad.
Go ahead and do it.
Mike,
Just
get it out.
put it in your
Do it, Mike.
Just put
Hey.
your lips on it. It's good.
That
Just on the tip of it, Mike. Just
That
the
mic
tip
was
of
just
it.
too messed up in the
Just a
text. Right?
Just a tip.
If you had that mic in the text,
Go ahead
right,
and say what you
it's
gotta
over.
say. I'm sorry.
Mike,
I'm sorry.
Mike, go put
He was really working that mic.
And you see how he moved it?
He was working.
No, he literally gets
Yeah,
drowned
he
out.
flopper.
It's not
You see how he flopped
crazy. Mike, let Mike talk. All right,
Mike
everybody.
know how to
Tell
grab
him
a
hand
hand.
Oh no! Oh no!
Mike, quick with the hand movements, boy.
Just that headphone cable holding him up now. It's just
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, you all right?
All right, we're gonna go again.
No, we're not going again. I'm done.
Don't do that.
Man,
So
turn the
Mike, are you
gain up.
streaming this week? Since I have you here every week, I say I don't know if Mike is streaming, but I know Ike goes on Thursday. But tomorrow we'll be on Easy's channel. Thursday, are you streaming, Mike?
I should be streaming.
Okay.
Wife's schedule is back to normal this week. So I should-
Keep your eyes on Mike's page. You know, I don't want you to get mad if he ain't there. If something change, if life changes, he has a child.
He's
I
got a
get-
child, man. Everybody gets it. You should get it.
Ike is Thursday. Friday is the ignorant hours, where you can talk like people have talked tonight, but it's supposed to be on the ignorant hours.
Wow.
Oh, right, boy. Can I get on your stream real quick?
Wow.
I'm gonna shut things down.
Shut him down.
Oh, I know my members only is Saturday. I know that one goes with TK Bay, but I don't know what night that is because she's.
Oh, it's Thursday night? It's Thursday
Yeah, we'll go
night?
Thursday.
At 11:15.
That's beyond my bed. You know, my bedtime. I have to get up pretty early, but just like I get the alerts for Juan's streams on Monday when he's streaming at lunchtime for me.
I be
So-
slaving, so I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless I'm at lunch, I happen to be at lunch during that time. I don't catch any of that either.
So yeah, we pre-gaming for your stream on Friday. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm breaking out the pineapples this weekend.
Okay.
Oh,
You
here
gonna
we
break
go.
out that last little swig you got, LaShawn?
Yeah, that's all he's got. Thank you, man.
I'm saving that. I'm saving
What
that.
you saving it for
Saving
Christmas?
it for what, man?
I'm saving it for
What are you saving
Saturday.
it for?
Where is it? Where is it?
Saving
You
it
have it
for when
nearby?
he trades in that Ultra for that Flip 4.
No, grab it. I want people to see how much you were
right.
saving.
That's the next occasion for him.
We're gonna go out on LaShawn's little bit of liquor that he been holding on to forever.
My God.
What a cute little sip of peach flavored Crown Royal.
It's just
Man got
enough
a
to put some
sample
hair
of
on your chest.
That's like 2 shots right there, man.
That's
That's a
not
sample.
2 shots. That's not even.
I
Fingers.
doubt that's.
Got the string.
That's what
That's
LaShawn
not
calls a
even 2
shot.
fingers.
That's like
We had to
Probably
buy him a
barely
shot
one
glass so
shot,
he knew what a
honestly.
shot was.
that's like 2 shots. Look at that.
That's not 2
That's
shots.
probably one. That's a good shot right there.
It's worse when you tip it and try to make it look like
Yeah.
Take you bite at it.
I thought they
When
made it
did-
look like it had more.
When did you buy that?
Last year.
I know it's last year.
Wow, it's been
You
a
said
year
it was
ago.
last year. You had that
Last
year
Yes, he
ago?
bought it last year.
Yo,
Last summer.
About 6 months ago, maybe 7.
My God,
7
man.
months ago.
Wow.
You know how many bottles I've been through in the last 6 months? And I stopped
You
drinking.
know how
knocked
many?
that out last week.
But you know how many packs of whatever I've been through?
Oh, well,
Oh,
we
God.
already know,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Oh, God, here we go.
You
On
know
that
you
note.
tear it
And
down.
on that note, I'd like to
That's why I
thank
just
y'all
said
for coming
packs.
by. He said packs. I'd like to thank y'all for coming
No,
by.
did he come in packs?
Thank you for coming by, Juan. I'm still gonna harass you for the
Hey.
dance.
Yeah,
thank
I
all the
as you
stars
should.
for
Juan,
coming
did I
by.
call you out on that one, Juan? Did I make you come in? Was that what it was? Because you were harassing the hell out of me.
I felt
But
it
I
was
like-
just the right. I mean, for no reason at all, but it just felt like the right
Oh,
time
look at Juan.
to chat with
Well,
Sean.
Juan, I appreciate you, man. I'm honored, man. I really appreciate
I
it.
love you, bud.
I
Yeah,
guess-
this is so much
I appreciate
fun.
it.
I gotta have Cobra back on. We had a full house for a
Yeah,
Tuesday.
you had
Yeah,
a
man, I
full
missed
Yeah,
him.
Cobra,
Missed
shout
him.
out.
It was so
Cobra.
great seeing Cobra. I haven't seen him since before lockdowns and pandemic and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I know it's good having Mike on. I hadn't had Mike on in a while, even though he was soft spoken tonight.
He's soft spoken tonight.
He's just keeping
Mike
it chill.
stop listening.
Oh my.
Yeah, you gonna put your lips on it? You gonna go ahead and
Yeah, man.
Puck up.
Make sure
He
you
almost
grab it right.
don't fall for that. Don't fall for it.
Don't grab it.
That's
Grab it
it. Hey,
right.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Mike.
Don't
Now
open
turn
no
to
wider
the
than
side.
that.
Mike,
Don't
seriously,
open no
don't
wider
do
than
that,
that.
man.
Now
Don't do
turn
it.
to the side,
Sit,
Mike.
bruh. Please, Mike. Don't do it. There you go.
You
Yeah. Don't do it, Mike.
Do the
That's
YouTuber face
classic
real
right
quick.
there.
Do
He
do
said,
it real
Reels, I like
quick.
that chin. He said, turn to the side.
I'm not.
You
I'm
know
not
what
doing
Scoop
the
is
review,
gonna do.
man. No, I'm not doing.
lean back with it.
Lean back with
it.
Lean forward with it.
Don't do
Lean
that.
forward.
Don't,
Now
Mike.
turn to the
Don't.
side.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Now grab it.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Good night, y'all.
Mm-mm.